Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Gospel Station Sports and Talk and GSN Sports and Talk on YouTube. We are live from Tuttle, Oklahoma with day number dos of the 4A State Championship Tournament. Man, we're having a fun one out here today. It's the number 1 ranked Tuttle Tigers taking on the number 7 ranked Sallisaw Black Diamonds. And guys, on this Blake Nightingale pregame show, let's just jump right into it with the elephant in the room. The number 7 team upset the number 2 team in the class yesterday in extra innings 9-6.
Yes, they did, and we were kind of keeping an eye on that during our show last night at Aloha Shaved Ice, which shout out to them. But yeah, I was a little bit shocked that Blanchard didn't take that one, but you know, anything can happen in a single elimination.
Indeed. Luke Young, Blake Vance, Adam Young, your commentary crew for today's game. And I was surprised, too. Now, granted, I thought Sallisaw was maybe a little bit better than their number 7 ranking would lead you to believe, but in extra innings victory against the defending state champs was not on my bingo card.
Yeah, they got the win, and Blanchard their hopes to defend their state title will come to an end yesterday with a 9-6. And let me see if I can find this real quick. I'll let one of y'all take it away, but I'm trying to find something.
Well, while you're doing that, Adam, let's tell them a little bit about the game we saw yesterday. Tuttle Tigers taking on the Lone Grove Longhorns. We had a great showing from both teams, but Tuttle ends up taking it off the power of the long ball.
Right, it was a great game up until the very end. A gigantic pitcher's duel until Tuttle Watson, after having a great showing on the mound, just showed it with the sticks, and they eventually got those 3 home runs really close together. And Lone Grove just pretty much fell apart in the late innings. They stopped playing small ball well. They stayed out of their fundamentals on those last 2 innings, and they just fell off a cliff that last inning after having a really great showing so far. And that's what eventually did them in.
Yeah, this is what I was looking for. It's a pretty impressive bracket, let's say, whenever your 8th seed, your final seed in the bracket is 32-8. So, yeah. I mean, lots of good teams out here. Anything can happen. So, I mean, they got the win yesterday against Lone Grove, but just you get a feel for what the field is. Like, the quote-unquote worst team here only had 8 losses on the season. So, it's a pretty solid field.
Yeah, that is very, very true, Adam.
I want to say that's better for Tuttle having Sallisaw in this next round, but now I'm not too sure if they took down Blanchard, which was the defending state champs. That's kind of got to put Tuttle on notice a little bit, don't you think?
I would think so. Like I said, I think Sallisaw was actually better than their number 7 ranking would suggest, but at this point, everybody is in the state championship tournament. You can't discredit anyone's performance.
Yeah, and we weren't here for that Blanchard and Sallisaw game, but we were there for the absolute shellacking that the Broncos took, and they do like to play a lot of small ball. They like to just get on first and then steal their way home. So it's just – and we weren't here to see what actually happened, but, I mean, that's just – sometimes that's how it goes in the single elimination type of situation. Whoever gets hot at the right time typically goes deep.
Yeah, no kidding. And hopefully that's our Tuttle Tigers this year. Pre-game show brought to you by Blake Nightingale State Farm, 7304 Northwest Expressway, back in OKC. For Blake Nightingale, you can call 405-728-1313. Download the State Farm Insurance app. They're open 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. tonight. Guys, our stream sponsors are Simplified Tech Solutions and Ship It Sooner. Ship It Sooner at 210 North Mustang Mall Terrace. They're your local shipping experts. Call 405-256-6264. Notary services, packaging, shipping, shredding. They do it all at Ship It Sooner. And for Simplified Tech, that's 4221 North MacArthur Boulevard, back in War Acres, Oklahoma. Eric Lyons at Simplify is a big supporter of the Gospel Station Sports and Talk. He helps us on the technological side of all these broadcasts. We couldn't do it without him. So thanks to Eric at Simplify. And as we continue our pregame show here, I actually want to very quickly jump into our lineups, because we're seeing a very fun starter on the bump for the Tuttle Tigers. These lineups brought to you by Takamayo.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and go first, since I believe the Sallisaw Black Diamonds will be taking the bats first. I'll just go in order for their bats. Luke Pack is going to be batting lead off. Easton Wolf is going to be going second. Then that's followed by Rylan Eagle, while Dagan Grizzle is the cleanup. Logan Bethel will be fifth. to the middle of the order, Case Adams, London Clausen, and then that's going to be followed by Carson Sharp and Brady Nickel.
I'm going to switch it over to the home Tuttle Tigers. Leading off, we have the center fielder, Jet McCoy, and he's followed by the right fielder, Jackson Johnson. Then hitting 3, who else but Hunter Watson? He's playing first now. Had a great showing on the mound. Also hit a home run last night, so how can you not have him in the lineup? Then hitting cleanup, Traylon Barnes, who's the shortstop. Second baseman, Anthony Forrest, followed by the designated hitter, Hunter Heathcote. Luke Dahlgren's after that. I'd love to see him back in the lineup, too. He's out in left field for this matchup. Dakota Mallory also had a great showing behind the dish, had a couple of great snags to keep runners where they should be on the bases. He's your catcher. Third base, hitting 9-hole, is Mesa Dickerson. Then on the mound is who I wanted to see, number 18, the funky left-handed side armor kind of guy, Bronson Johns.
Yeah, it's a fun one. Thanks to Taco Mayo again at 101 East Main Street in Tuttle. For Taco Mayo, call 405-381-3124. But, yeah, you guys pointed it out. Dahlgren in the lineup, John starting on the mound. What do you think that means for the Tuttle Tigers game plan?
Well, I never got to see Bronson actually take the mound, so I'm going to leave that to y'all two.
Adam, you want to go ahead and take it?
Well, Bronson doesn't really have the velo, I guess I would say, of Hunter Watson, but that absolutely does not mean that you can discredit him at all. As I just said previously, he's kind of got that funky sidearm southpaw delivery, and he can drop it down when he really wants to and throw a lot more funky off-speed stuff that can really catch people off guard. So I think as opposed to the game yesterday, we're going to see a lot more movement on the mound than just blowing it by him.
And Dahlgren we actually saw yesterday as well. I believe he ended up finding his way on base. And
yeah, I think he got a single, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double-check that. But,
sure, but that
yeah, he got a single last time out.
That exemplifies the depth of the Tuttle lineup. We've said it a lot throughout the season, but when you go from starter to sub, there's not really a drop-off in talent or skill level right there.
There's really not, and it's a bit like, for playoff purposes, it's a bit like this Thunder team that we have going to the Western Conference Finals right now. They are really good at the very least 1 through 13, so there is no breaks when it comes to this Tuttle Tigers team.
No, not at all. Not at all. Now, John's taking on Keaton Brandt, the opposing pitcher. And, again, we don't know much about what Sallisaw is bringing to the table here, but it'll be very interesting to see what they go right versus left. Tuttle does have a lot of success batting left-handers in the lineup, especially against right-handed arms. I wonder if they do go to a lefty, if Keaton Brandt would be a left-handed pitcher.
Yeah, that'll definitely be interesting. That'd be a really fun thing to do, like a lefty-on-lefty pitching duel. That'd be really interesting, as a lot of these bats are right-handed, so all that will be breaking towards the batters. So that'll be fascinating to see how the bats respond.
Guys, I'm not giving you much time for this, but it's time for the Coyote Pond keys to the game. Let's go ahead and jump into them. What would you say are the keys to the game for Tuttle to walk away with the victory and head to the state championship?
Do what they did last game against Lone Grove. Pretty much. We love the long ball. Everybody loves the long ball, actually, but you don't need to get overzealous just because you know you can hit home runs. Just stay disciplined at the plate, which is something they did very well against Lone Grove yesterday. Just put a bat on the ball, make the other team work, and eventually balls will start to fall.
Yeah, pretty much hit the nail on the head right there. And we do again have a win going out to the left field side, which Heathcote, Jet Jones, and Jet McCoy all love that left field side. So that between plate discipline and just trying to limit all the errors, as I'm not sure how these Sallisaw Black Diamonds will fare, but as long as they can limit mistakes, they should have a good shot.
The limit mistakes was exactly what I was going to say. Keep it clean, lower the errors in the field. We don't want any of those. Basically, if you don't give up free passes on base, Tuttle should walk away with this one from a win.
And we talk about that all the time. No free 90s. Try to limit mistakes. Mistakes are going to happen, but try to limit them as much as possible. Typically, the team with less mistakes at the very end gets the W.
Right. Baseball is the game of failure. We know that. Mistakes are going to happen. And I think another key to the game is knowing mistakes are going to happen and don't turn one mistake into two. Like, at one point, somebody's going to boot a ball. That's going to happen, especially in a state playoff game where there's immense amount of pressure. What you don't need to do, again, is turn one mistake into a two. Boot a ball, that's fine. It sucks for the moment, but it's fine. Pick the ball up and set your feet and make a good throw. Don't turn a fielding error into a throwing error.
Well said, Adam. Well said. Thanks to Coyote Pond at 5804 Northwest 63rd Street back in War Acres. Coyote Pond is the home of the $20 FFL transfer. They take credit cards and contactless payments. Call 405-470-7999 or go to coyotepond.com. Again, that's the home of the $20 FFL transfer. 10:40 a.m. here in Noble, Oklahoma. Guys, I heard there's supposed to be some weather this weekend, but it seems like everything's going to stay clear. Have we heard any updates on that?
I checked the radar this morning. I got caught in kind of a isolated shower, let's say. It lasted all like 2 minutes. But as far as I know, everything's pretty much east. But there's no telling if there's going to be some more coming from the west.
I've had my fair share of rainy games in high school. So those are some of the most fun, having those light drizzle, not the heavy rain, obviously, where you can't grip the baseball. The light drizzle rain, those are some of the most fun I've ever played in. So I wouldn't be opposed to seeing a light drizzle playoff game, too.
Would be pretty fun. Hey, all-turf infield here on Noble's baseball field. They do have a grass outfield, so if we do get a little bit of rain, they're going to play through it. The field will deal with it very well. I don't anticipate this game going anywhere, nor the game tomorrow.
Well, I mean, it was dry yesterday. We had a couple of guys slipping around, so it's probably not going to be a whole lot different.
All right, let's go to our first commercial break. This is the Blake Nightingale pregame show live on the Gospel Station Sports and Talk and GSN Sports and Talk on YouTube. We await first pitch here between the Tuttle Tigers and the Sallisaw Black Diamond. Stick with us. We're back after this.
M&T Septic and Backhoe is your call for septic installation, pumping, and repair needs. M&T Septic and Backhoe has been installing septic systems for over 25 years. From home builders to homeowners, from old-fashioned septics to aerobic systems and lift stations, give M&T Septic and Backhoe a call at 405-387-9353. A call for all your septic systems, storm shelter, or utility needs, offering free estimates and willing to work with you on all projects. Call 405-387-9353. M&T Septic and Backhoe.
Provision Home Care in Tuttle at 308 West Main Street is your Central Oklahoma home care provider, offering personalized, non-medical services tailored to each individual's needs. Locally owned and operated with over 45 years of combined experience, Provision Home Care believes that quality starts with trust, consistency, and compassion. Our caregivers are carefully screened, trained, and supported to ensure dependable and respectful care for every client. Provision Home Care offers up to 24-hour care services like mobility assistance, meal preparation, personal care, transportation services, and more. Call 405-240-9876 or go to provisionhome.care to learn more. Provision Home Care, your loved, our calling.
Hi, I'm Trinity. I'm with Red River Credit Corporation. I've been with the loan service for about 2 years. We'd love to help you with your auto or signature loans. We are located at 1081 South Cornwall Drive in Suite 401, Yukon, Oklahoma. Our phone number is 405-354-1930. We offer no credit checks on our clear and free title. Our title loans are a quick service, no credit check needed. Just come in with your vehicle and your title and we get you taken care of. We offer electronic closing. If you're a former borrower or an established loan here, we can help you from the comfort of your house. We're a quick and friendly service and we'd love to meet you for the first time. Stop by and see us today.
Ship it sooner at 210 North Mustang Mall Terrace is your packaging and shipping headquarters for Mustang and the surrounding area, using all major carriers. Sign up now for your private mailbox and enjoy the benefits a post office box does not offer. Faxing, printing, copies, notary service, and passport photos. Ship It Sooner is locally owned and operated. Call 405-256-6264 or go to shipitsooner.com.
We return from our first break of today's action on the Blake Nightingale pregame show here on the Gospel Station Sports and Talk. Again, thanks to Blake Nightingale, 7304 Northwest Expressway back in OKC. Guys, let's continue our talk about this one. We've gone through lineups, we've gone through keys to the game, but really, there's so much you can say about it, but it has to translate to the field. And in the environment we have, with the crowd we have, and the pressure that Adam called out a little bit earlier, it can be tough to take what's up here and apply it out there.
It certainly can be, especially as you get closer and closer and closer to a state championship setting. But we've already seen Tuttle. They're very familiar with the playoff settings. Was it regionals when they played Broken Bow at their home stadium, and then yesterday when they played Lone Grove. That pressure doesn't really get to them a lot. Again, I stated before that mistakes will happen, but I really don't expect Tuttle to make too many mistakes. I don't really expect any errors at all.
Blake, yesterday they got in trouble. How'd they get out of it?
Oh, they just kept their head down and kept firing. I mean, there was a small lapse with the catcher, Dakota Mallory, whenever he tried to throw down a guy that wasn't there. So, but they recovered very quickly with runners on the corners. Hunter Watson just did his thing, started throwing strikes, and got out of that one.
One thing we can expect from our starter today is a lot of strikes as well. Bronson Johns, last time we see him, was back in Broken Bow. Or that was our area matchup versus Broken Bow, I mean. He went 5 complete, allowed 6 hits, yes, but he struck out 7 for 3 runs given up. He was very shifty on the bump. But as Adam mentioned, maybe not quite the fast baller that Hunter Watson was.
Well, and I mean, for a pitcher, you don't necessarily have to have a ton of velo. I mean, there's been great pitchers that made a living off of just pitch location. So, I mean, like an example that comes immediately to mind is Greg Maddux. Didn't have quite the juice, but there's not a spot he couldn't hit where he wanted to and when he wanted to. So you don't necessarily have to have all the velo as long as you can locate where you want it.
I'll go one step further on that and bring the velo down a little bit more. I don't know how many of y'all at home know who Tyler Rogers is, but he's a really low submariner in the major league who throws a rising slider at 73 miles an hour and his fastball tops out at 83. So yeah, you don't really necessarily need that velo. As Blake said, you just need to be real funky sometimes and have a delivery that people don't normally see, and sometimes that's enough.
One thing that helped Johns in his last start was 16 runs from his offense. 5 in the first, 5 in the third, 6 in the fifth for the run rule area victory that sent this team to Noble. Do you think we see another high run total again from the Tuttle offense?
Well, based off of what we know from last game, Sallisaw will probably give up a few runs, but they're more than capable of getting them all back and then some. So,
yeah, I agree. When they played Lone Grove yesterday, it was a gigantic pitching duel, and they didn't give up any runs either until those very last couple of innings where they just fell off a cliff. So I think if Sallisaw can fight it through to the very end, I think we're going to have a really close game.
The Misty Gosen Insurance Agency at 201 West Main in Tuttle wants to extend a heartfelt congratulations to Tuttle Tigers baseball here in the state playoffs. Misty Gosen Insurance features auto, home, and life insurance, as well as renters and more. Call Misty Gosen at 405-381-9329. And remember that every Wednesday is $8.99 enchilada night at Chilino's Mexican Restaurant in Yukon, 1227 South Garth Brooks Boulevard. We go out there for a show once a month, and it's always a great time. Stop by Chilino's yourself, and that's 1227 South Garth Brooks. Now, I do want to say something funny. On the PA, they had to tell the crowd below us to stay on their own sides. Do you think there's a little bit of back and forth going on, a little bit of jawing between our fans here?
I mean, it's definitely possible. I don't know why else they would make that announcement.
There kind of has to be. I think we saw that when we went out and broadcasted the Metro Christian and Bethany soccer game. There was definitely
there was a bit of jawing.
Yeah, there was a bit of jawing, so I definitely I know that people sometimes don't care that's the high school level, but yeah, there'll definitely be.
Yeah, the live mic caught a few words.
What? That's definitely not on YouTube. If you wanted to go back and listen to it and hear for those words, that's definitely not
and
there.
And we're also definitely not less than 150 views from 1,000. So you know,
it is. It's up to like 825.
We would absolutely be distraught. There we go. If y'all went back and watched that again.
Yeah, heartbroken.
We would be very heartbroken if y'all helped us get to 1K on that video.
Hey, we've got the state championships for 4A soccer tomorrow, since we're going ahead and talking about it anyways. If Tuttle makes it to the state championship, we'll have them at 10 a.m. Bethany is going and playing at 1 that afternoon. We're going to have a crew there catching that championship game. So it's going to be a long day right at the end of the season, but every championship game that you can look for, we're going to have here on GSN Sports and Talk, Bethany and Tuttle both. Looks like we've got our plate meeting happening right below us. That means it's about time to get started here. About 10:50 a.m. again in Noble, Oklahoma. Thanks so much to Noble High, Mr. Tyler Solomon, and everybody that helps us come and get set up here. It's a beautiful place. It's a beautiful school, and it's a nice drive down even.
It is a nice drive, and I'm looking at the mound visit we had, or not the mound, but the plate meeting. Our dear number 11 in black is an honorary captain for the home plate.
I don't know. I've got to be honest with you. I don't know who that kid is, but they've had a few kids being bat boys and traveling with the team.
I think it's pretty cool.
What do you mean? I think you said a while ago, that's the next
Right,
face of Tuttle,
yeah.
the next Tuttle baseball
Next face of
superstar.
Tuttle.
That's
We
the next
need to
rising
get
star.
his name so we can write it down.
That's true. We got to get an early autograph and a
Yep,
picture with
that
him.
way we be like, we knew this kid when he was 9.
Yeah, that's true. They had him fielding. He was catching pop-ups on the
Yeah, he
infield and
was.
fielding ground
I didn't
balls.
see him miss any either. He
No,
he didn't miss a lot.
He can flash the leather a little bit.
Yeah,
He was
he was
good.
doing really well.
He actually performed like up to standard and then some. So shout out that kid. So,
Number 11 in your programs, number 1 in your heart, so.
I like it. I like it. Plate meeting has concluded. They're going to go through starting lineups and national anthem. Guys, before we go to our last break of the pregame show, anything else y'all want to say about this matchup?
It should be a fun one. We got a really lovely day here in Noble, and I'm ready for some baseball.
It should be a fun one. You're right, and the fans are already getting back to their feet, and they already gave their standing ovations for their respective teams when the teams came out for pregame. And I think driving up, we saw some Tuttle painted up cars. We saw number 20.
A few we did, yeah.
A few painted up cars.
I
There's
saw
one-
a couple.
There's one for number 23. I don't have him off the top of my head, Luke, but shout out number 23's parents, I believe, or grandparents for Tuttle. That was a painted up car. They are definitely getting behind this team hard, and they are ready for this game.
I actually do know who that was. That was the Weddle family, the
Weddle,
family of
okay.
Cash Weddle. So shout out the Weddles. If you're listening, if you're going back and listening, we saw them on the way down. Love to see the support.
Yeah, and also we have our dear friends down there right behind home plate that just go absolutely crazy for this Tuttle Tigers team. We need to get their names at some point, but we love those guys.
All right, well, while they keep doing our lineups, we're going to go to break. So don't go anywhere. We're back after this for First Pitch, which will be brought to you by Napa Auto Parts. Back after this.
It's Girls' Day every day at Retro Rebel Boutique in Yukon, 1010 Garth Brooks Boulevard, Suite 110. If you are looking for style and fashion for women and children at an affordable price, shop at Retro Rebel and see the amazing selection of clothing and jewelry we have to offer. Tops, bottoms, hats, footwear, we've got it all at Retro Rebel Boutique. We sell beautiful jewelry like our diamond earrings and pearl necklaces, and with our one-of-a-kind jewelry creation service, you get to choose your bling. New arrivals come in constantly, and Oliver & Co. fragrances paired with gift cards make perfect gifts for those close to you. Call 405-868-7719 or stop by 1010 Garth Brooks Boulevard, Suite 110 in Yukon.
Ship it sooner at 210 North Mustang Mall Terrace is your packaging and shipping headquarters for Mustang and the surrounding area, using all major carriers. Sign up now for your private mailbox and enjoy the benefits a post office box does not offer. Faxing, printing, copies, notary service, and passport photos. Ship It Sooner is locally owned and operated. Call 405-256-6264 or go to shipitsooner.com.
It's Girls' Day every day at Retro Rebel Boutique in Yukon, 1010 Garth Brooks Boulevard, Suite 110. If you are looking for style and fashion for women and children at an affordable price, shop at Retro Rebel and see the amazing selection of clothing and jewelry we have to offer. Tops, bottoms, hats, footwear, we've got it all at Retro Rebel Boutique. We sell beautiful jewelry like our diamond earrings and pearl necklaces, and with our one-of-a-kind jewelry creation service, you get to choose your bling. New arrivals come in constantly, and Oliver & Co. fragrances paired with gift cards make perfect gifts for those close to you. Call 405-868-7719 or stop by 1010 Garth Brooks Boulevard, Suite 110 in Yukon.
Congratulations to Tuttle Tiger football for another great season, an undefeated season, from your friends at Route 66 Propane at 210 North Mustang Road. For all your propane needs, tank sets, bottle fills, commercial and farm, locally owned and operated, everybody needs a little gas. From Route 66 Propane, give them a call at 405-953-7002. Route 66 Propane.
It's time here in Noble, Oklahoma for day number 2 of the 4A State Championship. It's your Tuttle Tigers taking on the Sallisaw Black Diamonds. Sallisaw, the home team, Tuttle, the away team. We're swinging the sticks first, and guys, that could work out in Tuttle's favor.
It could, and looks like we got a lefty duel. Looks like Keaton Brandt is also a lefty with Bronson John, so this will be a really fun matchup between two lefties, and Jet McCoy, who had the 2-run bomb yesterday, is up first, and you know how much he loves to pull to that left side with the wind taking it clear out there. So,
well, guys, I think both these teams have watched a little bit of film if we've got a lefty duel on the bump today, eh, Adam?
Absolutely. Lefties are typically a little bit more funky than right-handed pitchers. I don't know why the biology behind that or whatever, but it's just lefties are usually more kind of, I guess, long and elastic a little bit, I think is a good word.
Maybe.
They're usually more funky than right-handed pitchers. So yeah, we should see some weird stuff off the mound tonight.
Hey, I'm looking forward to it. First inning brought to you by the First National Bank and Trust in Tuttle in the Tri-City area. Make sure you stop by FNBT. You'll hear their commercial playing all day today. They've got that Team Spirit card, which supports Tuttle Tigers with each purchase you make of it. Thanks again to the First National Bank and Trust in Tuttle. They sit over on East State Highway 37 at 5335 East State Highway 37. All right, so yes, leading off this game for the Tuttle Tigers, it's number 6, Jet McCoy, number 1, Jackson Johnson, and number 15, Hunter Watson. And we've talked, guys, in length about the danger of our top of the lineup, how strong they are. What's it going to take for Sallisaw to get through this first inning?
well, first of all, they don't want to give Jet McCoy anything inside because he loves to yank that to the left field side. Then Jack Johnson can get on base as well, and Hunter Watson, he also loves that like real middle end.
Jet McCoy walks into the box from the roar of the crowd. Again, it's another great turnout here in Noble, Oklahoma between the Sallisaw fans and the Tuttle fans. As was the case yesterday, they do travel well. Here's the first pitch of the game, brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, outside for ball number 1. And folks, we are underway. Napa Auto Parts, 203 West Main Street in Tuttle. Make sure you call 405-381-6277. The 1-0 pitch outside again for McCoy. Quick 2-0 count. He's slowly but surely working himself ahead.
And I don't hate this pitching by Brandt because McCoy loves those inside pitches, so keep it as far outside as you can, but still try to find the strike zone.
He missed again on another ball outside, 3-0 to the leadoff batter of this game. For our next batter, I have a point I want to make about it, but we'll see what happens here. 3 balls, no strikes. Brandt still working out the stretch. As a lefty, no one really ever feels the need to go to the windup, and he does find his first strike of the day on a fastball over the middle, 3-1. Our feature sponsors on this stream, Coyote Pond, Simplified Tech, Victory Mattress, and Toro Taxes. More on them in a second. The 3-1 pitch. McCoy takes a hack. Bounding ball over to short. Fielded well. A crow hop over, and he got McCoy. That's the shortstop. The leadoff batter, Luke Pack, making out number 1.
Great recovery from Keaton Brandt after starting the game with 3 balls. Like, you can't really want that better, I guess. Like, that's really painful for Tuttle after going up to 3 and then grounding out and out and that helping the opposing pitcher.
Guys, the strike zone yesterday, very middle in, not much outside. What do you think it's going to look like today? First pitch to the new batter, Johnson, in there for strike number 1.
Well, it looks like he's giving him that last couple of inches on the outside part of the plate, so that's what I'm thinking.
0-1 to Johnson. He gives a cut at it. Hit well out to right field, and it drops heading down to the corner. Johnson rounds first. He wants 2. The throw comes in from right field on the line. Looks good. 1 hop. The tag not in time. It's a 1-out double from Jackson Johnson, and he flashes the Tuttle lettering on the jersey.
Yeah, and that's more or less how the last game started out. But, I mean, it was a little bit different, but starts out the bats with a double. Not a leadoff double, but
1 out and a man in scoring position for the Tuttle Tigers. Here's a dangerous bat, number 15, Hunter Watson. Brandt in trouble for the first time today. Let's see how he deals with this situation. 2 checks over to second. The swing. Watson hits
That's
it
going for
high
a
out
ride.
to the air. This one going out to left center field. Doesn't have enough. A
It
jump.
does.
He doesn't have it. A 2-run shot in the first.
Absolutely crazy in the top of the first to already go up 2-0 for these Tuttle Tigers. But yeah, we talked about Watson's bat before. He can do it on the bump. He can do it at the plate too. Like if you're opposing teams and you're playing Tuttle, like you have to be saying, Hunter, pick one. You can't be good at both. So that you absolutely have to have him in the lineup.
Let me
you
look.
Can't take him out.
So, so Hunter Watson ended his last at bat with a 1-run shot. He begins the game here with a 2-run shot.
How do you follow that up if you're trailing Barnes? 2-0 lead for Tuttle Tigers, top of 1. He scores around, drops a bunt down left side. It's going to be Brandt to field it himself. He flips and throws, not in time.
1 in time, and it lifted the first baseman off the bag, so safe at first for Traylon Barnes.
I guess that's how you follow it up, Luke, with a little bunt down the third base line that the pitcher really has to get off the mound to work for.
Well, Tuttle has blazed out of the dugout following that leadoff out. They've again got a runner on. Now there is a double play on in the field for Sallisaw. But it's a 2-0 game in the top of the first already.
And Brandon has to be careful right here because these Tuttle bats tend to snowball every time they get these.
This is Andy Forrest up to bat. Brandt, high leg kick, goes home, and he misses, looks like up for ball number 1.
And now that we're calmed down a little bit from the excitement, he did a really good job with Jet McCoy, leaving most of his pitches outside to where Jet really couldn't get the barrel where he wanted it.
Brandt set again. Here's his 1-0, check swing, and he did go around. Yep, there's the check down to first. He did go around, 1-1. Could see that one from up here, but they did have to give it a quick check. They did. And Andy Forrest up to bat next. That means Hudson Heathcote is on deck and Luke Dahlgren in the hole.
Yeah, Andy Forrest failed to reach base last game out, but we'll see what he can do here.
Forrest swings through a ball low, 1-2. Sallisaw fans letting him hear about it.
How about Dahlgren back in the lineup, huh? Getting back in there since Hunter Watson moves over to first base because you have to keep him in the lineup. He's just too valuable to not have the lineup. But how about old Luke Dahlgren?
There's a lot of Luke's playing today. Move over to first.
Oh, he got there in time.
Close for Traylon Barnes. He nearly gets picked off.
Yeah, he kind of got tripped up a little bit and lucky to just get slightly under that.
Still 1-2 at the plate. Still 1 out in the field. Barnes over at first. Brandt set, deals. Forrest fouls it off into his leg.
You have to be careful over there at first, especially since you have a southpaw pitcher on the bump. They have these weird, we talked about how funky they are, these weird movements that even over to first, like throwing your leg up and it looks like they're going to go home and they just step right towards you and you have to be really careful or you're dead.
You know, left-handers, they always cheat, right? They always cheat on the pickoffs. 1-2. Brandt checks again. He'll go home. Fastball swung
That's
on.
going to drop.
Hitting to right center field, and it will drop potentially extra bases. Forrest rounds first. The throw comes in from center. Cut off by second, and it's a single for Andy Forrest.
And that's just what I was saying. Whenever they get hot early, they tend to stay hot. So this spells trouble for Sallisaw.
Runners on the corners with 1 gone here in the top of the first.
Yeah, only 1 out. You can't really ask for a much better start, at least Tuttle Tigers. I was not really expecting them to come out of the gate as hot as they are right now. But, yeah, they're just absolutely pouring it on already in the top of the first.
Hudson Heathcote up to bat next, the DH.
It's very hard to go 34-4 on accident, so.
Nothing to Heathcote. He actually squares around for a bunt. He does go through, didn't get the bunt down, 0-1. Now, this is the strength of the Tuttle lineup is you have the 2-run bomb, it clears the bases, and then the next guy up and the next guy up find base hits to put themselves back on. And now you're at risk of the long ball again being multiple RBIs. 0-1 home. Heathcote shows bunt again. Oh, and it runs in and hits him.
Bases juiced. Oh. They said it didn't hit him.
Oh, hold on here. It looked like it caught him square in the leg. Home umpire heading down to third to have a quick chat about it.
Is he saying he leaned into it?
His initial signal was that Heathcote had to stay in the box. I'm not sure about this one. I mean, you can't really lean into it if you're showing bunt.
That's what I'm trying to think. That's the only thing I can think of that he's trying to say.
The whole point of having a bunt is putting your entire body out in front.
Right.
Quick discussion by the umpires. 0-1. Looks like if he stays in the box, it'll be 1-1, and he does have to stay in the box, 1-1.
Huh. All right.
So Heathcote has to see another pitch. Bases are not loaded. Still runners on the corners. Maybe an opportunity for Sallisaw to get out of a jam here. Just got a big call there, go their way.
Yeah, it'll be interesting how Brant works out of this.
Brant shakes once, has a sign. No check, he just goes home. Heathcote pushes the bunt right side. Brant has to do it himself. One run will cross the throw to first. They got Heathcote, but he does the job. Traylon Barnes scores from third. It's a 3-0 game for the Tuttle Tigers.
I mean, if you're Sallisaw, like, what do you really do about that? Like, you have this Tuttle Tigers offense who can hit that long ball with Watson, and then the very next batter, they play short ball. They screw around, drop a little bunt. How do you switch from seeing that long ball travel and then having to field that really short ball?
That is the question Sallisaw has to find an answer for. Runner on second, now 2 gone. The batter up is number 17, the left fielder, Luke Dahlgren.
Had to kind of throw him off with Heathcote being one of the most dangerous bats to see homer last time out. Like, it's almost impossible to defend.
Brant said has 2 outs to his benefit. Dahlgren comes out swinging, goes right through one, 0-1.
The horns are blaring too.
I can barely hear myself think. Our live mic is getting the most of it. Again, at this point in the game, Sallisaw will absolutely trade the run for the out there. Just gets Brant a little bit closer.
Yeah, you're still early.
Fly ball right side, heading out of play. Quickly, 0-2 against Dahlgren. Now he's in a spot where he wants to be. He's ahead of him. He can throw whatever pitch he wants. What do you think he deals here?
If it's me out there, I'm going to try to get something to drop off the table.
Adam?
Yeah, Tuttle's already shown they can hit whatever you throw, so I want to try to stay away from their hot zones, and I agree. Try to throw a little slidey pitch either way that can fall off the table and try to get them to kind of tap it and make an easy play.
0-2 against Dahlgren. He stands back in. Brant with 1 check, now 2. He waits and goes home. The 0-2 got him to chase, low and outside. Brant gets out of the inning, but not before surrendering 3 runs to the Tuttle Tigers. We go to the bottom half. Tuttle up, 3-0.
Safety for your finances is a necessity. Thieves work around the clock to try to get into your personal banking accounts. Here at the First National Bank and Trust Company, we offer Secure Lock. It is a mobile app that allows you to control how, when, and where your debit cards are used. Stay in control and stay secure. Download the app today. Experience peace of mind with Secure Lock from your First National Bank. Member FDIC. Go Tigers!
Experience Napa know-how for yourself at Napa Auto Parts in Tuttle, 203 West Main Street. Open 8 to 6 Monday through Friday and 8 to 2 Saturdays. Napa is your local auto parts provider with trusted service, a variety of heavy-duty equipment, and an online shopping experience that will help you find exactly what you need. Call Napa at 405-381-6277. And remember Napa when you need tools, batteries, filters, custom fender flares and trim, accessories, and more. Napa Auto Parts in Tuttle, 203 West Main Street.
Meteorologist Aaron Tuttle here. For years, I've been recommending Ferguson roof systems to homeowners across Oklahoma. So when Mother Nature struck my house, it was an easy call to make. There's no one I would trust more than Ferguson Roof Systems for my home's roof. Since 1977, Ferguson has led the industry with an A+ Better Business Bureau rating and lifetime warranties. Plus, they'll even deal with the insurance companies so you don't have to. So when Mother Nature strikes, make your first call to Ferguson Roof Systems.
Johns takes the bump for Tuttle here in the first time this game. It's a 3-0 Tigers lead heading into the bottom half of the first. Yeah, the first inning brought to you by the First National Bank and Trust. You just heard their commercial. Thanks so much to FNBT. Now, let's turn this over to the other side, right? Sallisaw goes down early. How do they get back into this one? What does their lineup have to do?
Be disciplined. You still have a lot of game to go. Just put the ball out there. Make Tuttle work. Try to play the small ball that they were playing. Again, you have 6 more innings to work with. That's a lot of game to get 3 runs.
Yeah, I mean, they pretty much got it right there. They just have to start getting on base pretty early and often. And, I mean, last night, according to the thing that I saw, I believe Sallisaw came from like 5 runs down to win that game. So they definitely have a chance. It's still early, only down 3 runs. And it was really given up off a 2-run shot. Otherwise, it's maybe a 1-0 ball game. But you got plenty of time to get this done if you're Sallisaw.
I know y'all didn't see it. That was a great throw, by the way, from Mallory in the warm-ups the second. Right on the dot, very firm, didn't drop at all. That was just a really great throw.
Adam was always keeping an eye out for that kind of thing. First pitch from Johns goes high for ball number 1, and his outing is underway. Yesterday we saw Watson throw over 100 pitches for the Tuttle Tigers in his complete game bid. Next pitch from Johns in there for strike number 1, counting him out 1-1. But do we expect another high pitch volume?
I mean, if he's dealing and gets, blanks him for however many innings, then absolutely.
1-1 pitch finds the zone. A fastball that crosses low, 1-2. And the leadoff batter for Sallisaw, Luke Pack, down early. The 1-2 pitch from Johns, his put away, curves outside and missed the zone, couldn't draw the swing. Count goes 2-2.
Yeah, tried to get him chased, but pulled it just a little too much.
One thing about Johns, he does like to work quick. The 2-2 pitch goes back to the
got that corner.
Oh, what a pitch. Spotted up perfectly by 1-8 on the bump, and Bronson Johns has his first strikeout of the day.
That's an old backwards K to start off the game. That's kind of weird to draw on my paper, but yeah, it's weird to draw, but
it's a little hard to draw.
Yeah, but I won't be opposed to drawing it every single time.
First pitch to the next batter, swung on and missed. He's up 0-1 against Easton Wolf, the starting second baseman for the Black Diamonds.
Yeah, we got to start next season. Oh, good shot back up the middle.
Johns
couldn't quite glove it cleanly and still gets the out.
Wow, what a play by Bronson Johns. Jumping, knocks it down out of the air, thought he gloved it cleanly, has to double back, barehanded off the ground, and still got it to first in time to retire Eagle. Wolf.
That's just a very disciplined play. You kind of bobble the ball a little bit, but you stay disciplined. You don't panic. You just set your feet and you pick up the ball and make a great throw to first.
Now here is Eagle up to bat. Ryland Eagle comes out swinging, ground ball over to second, knocked down, stays with it. The throw picked by Watson.
Good pick.
Andy Forrest to Hunter Watson, as they've done so many times this year. Sallisaw goes 3 up, 3 down in the face of the Tuttle defense.
Incredible fielding by these Tuttle Tigers. I mean, barely misses it, collects himself and fires it to first, and then a 4-3 put out to end the inning 1-2-3. What an outing by this defense.
We're going to break second inning when we return live on GSN Sports and Talk.
The Tuttle Tag Agency at 303 West Main in Tuttle is a proud supporter of Tiger Sports. Friendly service, knowledgeable, and helpful. Conveniently located in downtown Tuttle. The Tuttle Tag Agency is your nearest office for the DMV practice test. The Tuttle Tag Agency open Monday through Saturday at 8 a.m. Call 405-381-2413. The Tuttle Tag Agency, located at 303 West Main.
Step out of the big box stores and step into being a valued customer. Shopping local at Simar Sales and Service, your local lawnmower repair service, located at 2623 OK 37 in Tuttle. A Cub Cadet dealer with a bold design and quality cut. You'll see why they're a cut above the rest, featuring DeWalt, Cub mowers, trailers, and small engine repair. Simmer Sales and Service, where value is still invested in the customer. Call 405-266-2663. Go Tigers!
Back for the second inning of play here in Noble, Oklahoma. Tuttle Tigers, Sallisaw Black Diamonds. Tuttle leads 3-0 in the second inning. Adam, who's leading off this inning for Tuttle?
We got the catcher, Dakota Mallory. A great showing yesterday at the plate, too, and even better showing behind the dish. So I expect pretty big things from the Tuttle catcher.
Brand's first pitch to Tuttle's man behind the dish outside for ball number 1. Yeah, Dakota Mallory and Mason Dickerson both had a pretty good day yesterday. They batted the 8 and 9 holes respectively. Leadoff man Jet McCoy in the hole. Second pitch floats over. That one does find the zone, 1-1.
That was just a filthy pitch. Caught that corner.
That's a little get me over off speed right there. Puts a strike on in the count, 1-1. Brand's going to need a lot of those. He lifts and goes home again. Skips a fastball by for ball number 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Sallisaw led District 4A8 pretty much all year. That's a district with Broken Bow, Hilldale, and a few other teams, and that's pretty good competition, Blake.
Yeah, they're 12-0 in District 2, so that is not easy to do whenever those guys see you pretty consistently.
Next pitch outside. It's a hitter's count at 3-1. Dakota Mallory with the chance to do some damage. Shares the first batter in the second. Keen Brantz offering outside. It is a walk for Dakota Mallory.
Yeah, and I believe that's the first time in these 2 days that he's reached base. Yeah, it looks like he had 2 strikeouts last time out.
A pinch runner, or excuse me, a courtesy runner, rather, will head over to run at first for Mallory.
Brant is going to have to find a way to get these outs really quickly because we're at the bottom of the lineup, and after Mesa Dickerson, which is a dangerous bat in his own right, you're at the top of the lineup again with Jet McCoy, Jackson Johnson, and Hunter Watson. And two out of those 3 guys hit home runs the last game. So you have to find out how to get outs quickly here.
Tyson Kennedy over at first, your courtesy runner.
Yeah, and Mesa's dangerous just because he almost never doesn't reach base. So
shows a bunt. Here's a back pick attempt over to first.
Got him. Oh, got under.
Missed the tag. That was a huge swipe from Grizzle at first, and he just completely missed Tyson Kennedy.
He was dead to rights and just misses the tag.
Landon Clausen, the Sallisaw catcher, he doesn't like it. He was throwing his arms out, and he kind of had some words for the home plate umpire. Like, I don't know what you're talking to the home plate umpire for. Like, he didn't make the call, but I guess sometimes you just need somebody to gripe to.
I think, if I had to guess, that's what he's doing.
Sometimes you just need to yell at somebody.
He's venting some frustrations there, not really going after our home ump. 0-1 going home. Here's another bunt attempt. This one pushed down right side. It's going to be Brand again. He spins. He goes to first. He's got the out there, but the lead runner will advance over to second. 1 out on the board.
And just a great job by Mason Dickerson right there to lay that down right down the first base line and advance his runner.
Yeah, they're just trying to set up the top of the lineup with that bunt. Like, they know Jet McCoy is probably coming up this inning, and maybe even Jack Johnson, but they're just trying to set up these base runners for those top 2 Tuttle Tigers.
Yeah, Jet really hits it a long way, so if he can find a gap somewhere, that's 4-0.
Well, we know McCoy was definitely coming up this inning. They sure would like to get the bat to Jackson Johnson. Here's McCoy up for his second time around, a runner in scoring position. He grounded out to short last time, but he didn't have anybody on to play with. The 0-0 to McCoy. He lets it cross in the zone. Oh, no, just a little bit high. 1-0. Scratch that. Excellent take from Jim McCoy.
It looked like it caught that top half, but
leadoff man head. 1-0. Brand checks and goes home. That pitch couldn't draw to swing for McCoy. It looks like it missed low in. 2-0.
Good eye by Jet. And usually those are the ones he likes to try to take to the left field, but he wisely laid off of that one.
Jet McCoy, the starting center fielder, would love to send the ball out to center field right now. 2-0. Brand 2 checks over to second this time. Now a third. He lifts and fires home. Got to swing out of that one. He does send it to center field. Does the ball drop for McCoy?
Oh, it does.
It does. Kennedy rounds third. He's going to head home. That ball got all the way to the wall. Here comes McCoy. Rounding third. Does he get waved home? He will be. The throw comes in from the outfield inside the Parker for Jet McCoy. And look at how fired up he is. A tough play.
2-run shot the hard way right there.
A tough play out in center field, to be sure. That ball dribbled all the way, got stuck underneath the wall. Just took a long time for Sallisaw to get it back in, and with a guy as quick as Jet McCoy,
Yeah, you can't do that.
he does live up to the name. Here's Jackson Johnson, bases cleared, 1 out. First pitch to Johnson, finds the zone inside, 0-1.
Yeah, the center fielder, Brady Nickel, got that one. I don't think he needed to dive for that one, really, but he went ahead and took off and couldn't quite get in his glove.
The 0-1. Swung on, cap shot right side, staying on the infield. This should be out number 2. And the catch is made by Wolf at second. 2 gone.
Sallisaw has got to figure out a way to avoid the big inning. They've already given up 2 big innings so far, and it's only pumping Tuttle up more. And they also have to start waking their bats a little bit up. Their first 3 batters, they were all retired. But you have to avoid the big inning if you want to stay in this one.
2 gone.
On the on the Tigers side of things, you got to start expanding this lead right now because Sallisaw came back on Blanchard, who is no slouch.
Brant comes set. He deals to his next batter, Hunter Watson, gets a sharp foul ball into the netting. 0-1.
He hit the 2-run shot last time that scored Jackson Johnson.
What do you think the Sallisaw fans have to be thinking right now after a 3-run top of the first and a 2-run top of the second?
Well, they got to be thinking, get off the field and start getting the bats going.
Brand ahead 0-1. Got to find a way to retire Watson. His next pitch runs back inside, gets away from the catcher, 1-1.
Yeah, and Bronson Johns, just this entire time, the longer Tuttle's at the plate, the more rest he gets, and the more ready he'll be to go these next half innings every time he goes back out there. That's about one of the worst things you can do is giving up all these runs and then letting the opposing pitcher have all this rest time.
Watson flares one off, shallow right field.
Okay.
Catch is made. Eagle running in, grabs it.
Pretty routine fly ball there for Ryland Eagle.
That'll do it for the top of the second, but Tuttle tags on a few more to their score. It's 5-0 as we head to the bottom half. We'll be back after this second inning, brought to you by Provision Home Care. More on them when we return.
Step out of the big box stores and step into being a valued customer. Shopping local at Simar Sales and Service, your local lawnmower repair service located at 2623 OK 37 in Tuttle. A Cub Cadet dealer with a bold design and quality cut. You'll see why they're a cut above the rest, featuring DeWalt, Cub mowers, trailers, and small engine repair. Simmer Sales and Service, where value is still invested in the customer. Call 405-266-2663. Go Tigers!
Relic Revival at 320 Elm Avenue in Yukon is Oklahoma's favorite antique store, offering an assortment of carefully selected treasures like neon clocks, signs, coins, clothes, furniture, and more. Located in the Old Mill Plaza, Relic Revival can be reached at 405-473-5125 and go to the website yukonvintagestore.com. Eric Brown at Relic Revival has collectibles, memorabilia, art pieces, and more. So remember to call Relic Revival 405-473-5125. There are no mundane items at Relic Revival, so stop by from 10 to 6 Tuesday to Friday and 10 to 3 on Saturday. Relic Revival is also on Facebook at Relic Revival OK, and if you stop by, you may meet your favorite naturalized Okie, Nigel Walsworth Higginbottom III. Relic Revival, 320 Elm Avenue in Yukon. Bottom of the second, brought to you by Provision Home Care. Dagan Grizzle, the first baseman, leads this off. He's got Bethel behind him and Adams in the hole. 0-1 against Grizzle after a foul ball. He gets a hard hit ground ball over to second. The charge, the throw over to first. It's in time by Andy Forrest. Routine for number 1-2.
The inning ended with Andy Forrest, and it begins with Andy Forrest. 4-3 put out.
I feel like more often than not, that's how it tends to be.
It's always Andy Forrest.
Yeah, he's the finisher. He's the beginner and the finisher.
The ball always finds Andy.
So with Grizzle retired, here's Bethel. First pitch to Bethel, just missed. Looks like high, 1-0. Provision Home Care at 308 West Main Street in Tuttle is, how do you say this? I didn't think of a good transition. Hold on one second. Another ball dealt. Provision Home Care at 308 West Main Street in Tuttle takes care of your loved ones like they're their own. There you go. That's a much better one. 2-0 ground ball.
Chopper.
Over to short. One hop on the throw, and that's a perfect play in the field once again by the Tuttle Tigers.
This time a 6-3 put out.
Barnes with a beautiful throw kept it low and on the line. But Provision Home Care, again, call 405-240-9876. Senior Care, they do a lot of different services, including shopping, feeding, and honestly, just hanging out with the seniors in your life. No, don't send them to a home. Call Provision Home Care, 308 West Main Street in Tuttle. 2 gone. Here's Adams. First pitch to Kane Adams. Hits the low outside corner. How about that for strike number 1?
I believe that's Case Adams.
Excuse me, I said Canes. You're right. Case Adams. Nothing
Thinking
to
about
one.
Canes?
Maybe. Swinging strike on a fastball up.
We are pretty close to all that those shopping districts and those restaurants.
That is
around,
true.
So we may have to go get some canes after this.
Nothing in 2.
I'll pass.
The pitch to Adams.
Oh, good shot.
Capper, awkward spin. It's got to be Barnes again. He fields it well, and on the run, he gets out number 3. 3 balls, all to the middle infielders, and that's good for 3 quick outs for the second inning in a row. Sallisaw goes down in order. We'll be back for the top of the third after this.
Polished is total grooming at 836 Garth Brooks in Yukon with 28 years combined experience, including airbrush design, nail caps on dogs and cats, as well as the Bribe Bar and pet photography. It's a dog and cat day out at Polish, and ask about the month's membership that includes a free weekly bathing and 50% off pet grooming. Go to polishgrooming.com or call 405-494-8409. Keep your fur baby happy with expert affordable pet grooming at Polish in Yukon.
Eris Lunara Med Spa and Aesthetics at 800 South Garth Brooks Boulevard, Suite 100 utilizes cutting-edge technology and personalized treatment plans centered around your goals, your comfort, and your natural beauty. Experience a range of services from IV therapy, Sculptra, acne treatments, and much more. With state-of-the-art machines like the T-Shape 2, Eris Lunara offers non-invasive, proven, and natural solutions for healthier skin that will have you feeling exquisite and rejuvenated. Other services like platelet-rich plasma therapy and peptide therapy not only enhance your natural features, but promote recovery and health at all levels. Call 405-563-1255 or stop by 800 South Garth Brooks Boulevard, Suite 100 to find out about what Eris Lunara Med Spa and Aesthetics can do for you. Remember, call 405-563-1255 today.
Top of the third here in Noble, Oklahoma. Welcome back on the Gospel Station Sports and Talk. It's a 5-0 lead for the Tuttle Tigers in 3. So far, they put up at least 2 runs every inning and held Sallisaw scoreless in both. Luke Young, joined by Blake Vance and Adam Young on the broadcast today. This is day number 2 of the state championship tournament. We're led off this inning by Traylon Barnes, followed up by Forrest and Heathcote. Barnes and Forrest, your 2 middle infielders, they saw a lot of work in the field in the last half inning. First pitch to Barnes, check swing, he thought about it, will be a called strike anyways, nothing to 1.
Yeah, when we say Andy Forrest again, I think so far every half inning we've said the word Forrest, so he's everywhere.
That might be, you'll have to go back to the people watching and check. Nothing to 1 to Barnes, skips by, got about, we'll call it 60 feet, maybe 59.
Yeah. Trey and Andy both singled last time up.
Even count here for Barnes, 1-1. The next pitch swung on, hit high in the air out to right field. Shouldn't be much trouble.
Yeah, that should be routine.
Coming in is Eagle, and he's got the grab. 1 gone.
Eagle's getting a lot of work too.
No, that may be the one thing going in Keaton Brandt's favor with his velocity and his looks outside. He has gotten a lot of routine fly balls to right field already.
He's drawn a lot of them, mostly because they're the bats are being a little bit more patient, letting the pitch come a little bit more into the plate.
Forrest up to bat next. He comes out swinging. He hits a high fly ball. Shallow center. This one could be trouble. Racing in his nickel, and he's got the grab on that one. 2 gone.
First action for Brady Nickel. I'm sorry, that was the second one hit to him.
Great inning from Brant so far, just to calm down after giving up those 2 big innings to start the game. But yeah, you can't really go out and pitch much better after that kind of catastrophic start. This is a great inning for him to try to get one more and just calm down.
Don't speak too soon. We got Hudson Heathcote.
The 0-0 to Heathcote. No first pitch swing on that one, and it's a wise decision on a ball outside. want to know. Sallisaw fans disagree with that call. They wanted a strike to keep the energy rolling, but Heathcote is going to make Brandt really throw it in there. Bunted his last time up. The 1-0 to him. That one does find the zone 1-1.
Even if he doesn't get Heathcote out right here, he's thrown pretty minimal pitches as opposed to his first two innings. So,
that is true.
This is a whole lot more chill so far, but yeah, they can certainly still do damage with 2 outs.
1-1 pitch. That one swung on, flared off right side, out of play.
Yeah, he was trying to take that to left field.
1-2. I mean, he's dealing with the 4, 5, and 6 here, and so far he's on track to sit Tuttle down in order for the first time today.
Well, and if my math is correct, I think this is the 42nd-ish pitch for Brandt.
He toes the rubber, has the sign, and comes set. 1-2. He deals. Ripped into foul ground by Heathcote. He stays alive to see another. Got the barrel through the zone on that one, fellas.
Yeah, he was just a touch too early on that. That probably would have got ripped down the third base line.
Heathcote returns to the box, still in a 1-2. Brandt shakes twice. Now he has his sign. See what he deals for the put away. Catcher sets up high. The pitch swung on. That's a third fly ball this inning, and it should be out number 3, racing into shallow right center. Oh, risky
good
catch.
Dig.
But it's a good catch by Eagle nonetheless. Might have caught it in a basket down by his foot, but he got out 3, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, and this is the first real official time in a while that Heathcote has been retired, so good job by this Black Diamond defense to get them 1-2-3 for the first time this game.
Could be the 0 that Sallisaw needed to force Tuttle to put up to get back in this game. Let's see when we come back from break.
The parking lots are full because it's always a celebration at Chelito's Mexican Restaurant in Yukon at 1227 Garth Brooks Boulevard in the Chisholm Shopping Center. With a traditional flair of Mexican casual dining where your meal always begins with complimentary chips, cheese, and salsa. Then a lengthy menu selection from fajitas, tacos, enchiladas, fish tacos, and so much more. You don't have to be shy at Chelito's. Ask for our daily specials and finish your meal with our sopapilla or pick something from our dessert menu. Oklahomans have chosen Chelito's Mexican Restaurants in Yukon at 1227 Garth Brooks Boulevard in the Chisholm Shopping Center. Call 405-350-2006.
Third inning was brought to you by Route 66 Propane, though you might know by another name, Beck and Root Propane. Back out in Tuttle at 210 North Mustang Road. For Beck and Root, call 405-674-8102. They do accept contactless payments. Thanks again to Beck and Root Propane or Route 66 Propane, whichever you know them as, for this sponsorship of the third inning. Well, guys, we said to going into break, but Tuttle just put up a 0 for the first time this game. Is that what Sallisaw needs to get back in this one?
Well, they definitely needed it after surrendering 3 and then 2. I mean, they are on their way to potentially getting a couple runs on the board and making this a brand new ball game.
Who's leading out this inning, Adam?
Sorry, I zoned out. What?
I believe that's number 15, London Clausen. That's followed by Carson Sharp, and then back to the top of the order with Luke Pack.
What did you ask me?
I asked who was leading off.
Oh, it's Landon Clausen. He's the catcher. There you go.
Clausen quickly in an 0-2 count. A couple strikes thrown his way from Johns. Bronson Johns working out of the windup. Here he goes again. The 0-2, way outside. Not close. 1-2.
Now this should tell you right now how well it's going for Tuttle and how bad it's going for Sallisaw. Sallisaw is 3 batters away as this next pitch is ready to go. That's
a shot.
That's a shot that gets down the third base line. That'll be a single, maybe 2.
Extra bases.
Yeah.
He mishandles it. And that'll be a leadoff double for London Clausen.
Okay, just steal the play from me. That's fine.
I was there first.
I was going to say this should show how rough it's been for Sallisaw so far. Sallisaw to start this inning was 3 batters away from getting through their lineup for the first time, and when we go back to Tuttle, they will have their last 3 batters, and they will get through their lineup the second time.
Well, Sallisaw get an early base runner. Landon Clausen over on second. Player did come out to courtesy run for him. We'll get that name for you in a second. Following it up is Carson Sharp, the DH. Now with the runner in scoring position. First hit of the day, by the way, for Sallisaw. Couldn't come at a better time for him. I believe it is number 8, Buckalod. I believe so you say that?
Let's see.
Swing and a miss right here for Carson Sharp. He got an early pitch breaker that goes right through. 0-1.
Kind of rough for Bronson Johns because he was perfect up until he gave up that double. But yeah, it's rough, but now he just wants outs.
Yeah, 1 pitch, a fastball fired high, 1-1. What would you say that name is?
Well, it's a little blurry, but it's looking like Buckaloo on my phone.
Is it Lou or Law, do you think?
I'm going to say Law. I can't tell. It's
Johns on the 1-1. Curveball again, gets it into the zone. Frustration from Carson Sharp on that one. 1-2.
Oh, he landed awkwardly on an ankle.
Oh,
He's
did he?
limping around.
Yeah, you're right, actually. So maybe not frustration, maybe an awkward first step. Yeah, he's shaking up, taking some time.
He landed awkwardly on something. Might have been a weird, like, torque whenever he was checking that swing. Kind of twisted that ankle a little bit.
Now, it's possible that a spike gets caught in the turf and you have an awkward rotation on it.
Yeah.
You could even, I believe it's pinching a nerve or something. That happened to me one time during my outing. I gave up a little dinky ground ball that kind of hit over me, and I think he's going to leave the game. There's a little bit wrong.
Something's wrong.
Yeah, so he's going to leave the game and get a new hitter. But yeah, you can definitely pinch a nerve, kind of like keeping your legs facing forward, but twisting your upper body, trying to field something or hit something. So it could be pretty much anything right now. Obviously, we don't know, but we hope the best for him, and we hope to see him back on the field as soon as he can.
Carson Sharp heads over to the dugout. We'll meet the replacement batter here in a second. Early look seems to be
16. Where are you?
I think
that's
Keaton himself
pitcher.
Is Keaton himself going to come out and swing it?
It's possible.
They wouldn't have to add anyone new to the lineup. They just bat a straight 9 in that case.
Tough task with a 1-2 count.
We'll go to break and see what happens when we come back.
It's Girls' Day every day at Retro Rebel Boutique in Yukon, 1010 Garth Brooks Boulevard, Suite 110. If you are looking for style and fashion for women and children at an affordable price, shop at Retro Rebel and see the amazing selection of clothing and jewelry we have to offer. Tops, bottoms, hats, footwear, we've got it all at Retro Rebel Boutique. We sell beautiful jewelry like our diamond earrings and pearl necklaces, and with our one-of-a-kind jewelry creation service, you get to choose your bling. New arrivals come in constantly, and Oliver & Co. fragrances paired with gift cards make perfect gifts for those close to you. Call 405-868-7719 or stop by 1010 Garth Brooks Boulevard, Suite 110 in Yukon.
The replacement batter is Luke Warner, the lefty, wears number 31. He comes out swinging, nearly lines one into left field. How about the first pitch swing from number 31 there?
I mean, I don't really blame him. 1-2 count when Clausen went down, so I don't really blame him for swinging away.
1-2.
It's a tough spot to be in.
Did inherit a tough at-bat here. The pitch from Johns. Tapper, right side. Johns fields it himself. Easy flip over to first. He's got the out there. The lead runner will move over to third base. One gone. Warner retired in place of Sharp.
Yeah, he did his job, though. He advanced the runner real quick, and one out, sac fly brings him in, so he did what he needed to do. And that was a tough spot being down 1-2, just coming in cold.
Here's Brody Nickel, the 9-hole batter, stepping up to bat next. Nickel inherits a runner on third and one out. Johns immediately fires in for a fastball. Look at that. Nickel tried to go for a squeeze, perhaps.
Looked like it.
Yeah, it wasn't suicide, because if it was, that runner would have been out because he didn't get the button down. 0-1. A safety squeeze.
A safety squeeze play.
In the bottom of the third. 0-1.
Why not?
There's the safety. No chance for the runner to advance. Now he goes. It's down at first. The throw home. The tag.
Oh, he doesn't have the ball.
He doesn't have the ball. Tuttle gets the out at first, but Sallisaw finds their first out of the game.
That's exactly what Sallisaw wants. Again, still a lot of game to go. Start chipping away at it now.
5-1 here in the bottom of 3.
2 outs.
They had to work really, really hard for it, but Sallisaw does put a run on the board. They're back out to the top of their lineup with Luke Pack.
Yeah, he struck out looking last time up, so let's see what he does here.
Yo Oda Pack, he comes out swinging. Ooh, that one nails Dakota Mallory. He's all right, hops up, walks around. Count will just be 0-1.
And this is a very similar spot to where Sallisaw was last game out against Blanchard. They were down 5 or 6-1 at one point, so they got it. The Tigers got to be careful.
Thanks again to Taco Mayo back in Tuttle, Oklahoma. Stop by, see General Manager Miss Inez. Award-winning local establishment. They've been serving the area since about 1978. We've also got the brand new beef taquitos that you can try out for lunch or dinner. Thanks to Taco Mayo. 0-1 in there for strike number 2 against Pack. Just went right after him with the fastball.
And he hasn't shown he can hit it, so why not do it again?
He
there
does,
you go.
And he gets strike number 3. Johns with a little bit of a hop off the field. He gives up 1 run, but he stops it right there. Tuttle Tigers lead 5-1 as we head to the 4th. Now, what do we think here? Good inning for Tuttle, good inning for Sallisaw?
I'd say it was a good inning on both sides. The real momentum killer was Clausen going down with that whatever happened, his ankle or whatever it was. Tough break for the kid. We were thinking about him, but yeah, that's a tough spot to be in. But they got on the board, so that's not terrible.
We'll go to break. 4th after this.
Ship it sooner at 210 North Mustang Mall Terrace is your packaging and shipping headquarters for Mustang and the surrounding area, using all major carriers. Sign up now for your private mailbox and enjoy the benefits a post office box does not offer. Faxing, printing, copies, notary service, and passport photos. Ship It Sooner is locally owned and operated. Call 405-256-6264 or go to shipitsooner.com.
Hi, I'm Trinity. I'm with Red River Credit Corporation. I've been with the loan service for about 2 years. We'd love to help you with your auto or signature loans. We are located at 1081 South Cornwall Drive in Suite 401, Yukon, Oklahoma. Our phone number is 405-354-1930. We offer no credit checks on our clear and free title. Our title loans are a quick service, no credit check needed. Just come in with your vehicle and your title and we get you taken care of. We offer electronic closing. If you're a former borrower or an established loan here, we can help you from the comfort of your house. We're a quick and friendly service and we'd love to meet you for the first time. Stop by and see us today.
7, 8, and 9-hole batters up for the Tuttle Tigers. Guys, who do we have up this inning?
Looks like we got Dahlgren, Mallory, and Dickerson.
5-1 game. Tuttle leads, though they have given up their first run of the competition. Dahlgren comes out swinging, goes through pitch number 1. Quickly, no balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, it looks like respectively Dahlgren struck out, Mallory walked, and then Dickerson grounded out to the pitcher.
Brent still working on the bump here for Sallisaw. Gets a swinging strike number 2.
It's a good day today, Luke. You want to know why?
Why?
Because we're at playoff baseball right now, and Tuttle's in the lead. And then guess what we get to do when we get home?
Shoot a bunch of commercials?
No. Well, maybe, but we also have a NASCAR race to watch. When we get home. So that's why I'm extra chipper today. So I'm ready for that.
Oh, hooray!
NASCAR race with your canes.
Yeah, with our canes, and you said no, so I guess.
Hey, I'm fine with it. I don't care.
No, I guess we won't invite you over because you said
that's fine. No, I got to work anyway.
0-2. The pitch to Dahlgren falls out the bottom for ball number 1.
Yeah, Luke, you're not having the TV when we get back.
Okay. I guess
there's playoff basketball. NASCAR doesn't matter.
I have been told that I am not having my own TV. By the way, I'm told I'm not getting to watch it tonight. Hooray!
When does this said race start?
1 and 2. Outside, way outside. That's ball number 2.
4 p.m. to answer your question.
4 p.m. You might have a little time.
We'll have to probably miss the start of it because we really will have more commercials to film when we go back to Oklahoma City. But even count 2 and 2.
Well, where are we? If we're not in Oklahoma.
I set out beef tonight. We're not getting canes. I'm making taco salad, by the way. 2 and 2. The pitch swung on. Dahlgren hits a short hopper right side, filled at second, and they've got the out at first. Wolf there to make the play. 1 gone.
Yeah, good job right there just to keep that away from Dahlgren. He loves those more middle, a little bit more towards the middle away fastballs, but good job to get that just too far outside for him to really reach.
One gone, Dahlgren retired. Here's Dakota Mallory, the catcher. Mallory batting in the 8 hole. It's Mason Dickerson that it really doesn't feel like Sallisaw wants to see. He's been a terror this playoffs. 0-0. First pitch strike dealt to Mallory. Now let's see if the catcher can find something to do here. He did find his way on last time. Again, they need him right now as they want to push the lead back out to 5.
Yeah, can never have too much insurance.
The 0-1. Swung on, and Mallory comes up empty. 0-2.
Looked like he wasn't quite sure what that was.
We've seen that a few times this playoffs. Sometimes the curveballs just disappear on the bats. Brandt way ahead. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the payoff. Swung on,
Gapper.
and what a hit. Mallory catches the barrel up to a high inside curveball and sends it through the 3-4 gap. Are you kidding me? What a 2-strike swing.
Yeah, that was an incredible swing right there just to find that gap. I thought first baseman had a chance at that, but couldn't quite get there.
Adam, it seems like Dakota Mallory wants to take over this game.
Yeah, and that's pretty great for a catcher, too. Obviously, they're mainly a defensive position, and you don't really expect as much from your bat as you would other positions. But if they can do it with the bat, it's definitely a plus. And right now, he's a really important asset to this Tuttle Tigers offense.
Maybe a MVP if you can do it with the bat, right, Adam?
I see what you're kind of leaning towards. But
here's Mason
yeah,
Dickerson.
definitely.
Oh, that should be a balk.
That's a balk.
Yeah, it will be a balk. Keaton Brandt thought about going over to first, just kind of hesitated, didn't throw over, balks himself out of that one, and now there's no force on second, no double play.
No double play in effect.
And Tyson Kennedy stands in scoring position.
Yeah, definitely MVP material from a catcher doing all that while you're calling the game and thinking about everything in the squat position. That's really hard on your knees. Now, I know y'all can see my hat right now, so y'all know where I'm going with this. But
he was snubbed. Pitch to Mason Dickerson in there for strike number 1. It's an 0-1 count.
Yeah, I tried to check that, but it was a strike anyway.
1 out on the board, 1 runner on. Keaton Brandt, of course, still working out of the stretch. Looks in, has his sign, comes set. Got to find a way to retire Dickerson here before you get to the top of the order. His pitch. The 0-1 swung on line into right field. Eagle gets chase, and he's got it on the run.
I thought that was going to drop for a split second, but gets there just in time to make that play.
Number 2 out in right field has had a lot to do today. Adam, a very good jump on that shallow ball.
right, I also thought I was gonna get down too, but that's a firm little line drive line out though. But that could have played. It could have gone either way. But yeah, it's a great read by the right fielder to track that ball down and have no damage done.
Now, the big point on that one, 2 outs on the board as you bring back up Jet McCoy. This just got a lot easier for Keaton Brandt. Nothing to McCoy. Oh, it skips all the way past the catcher. There goes Kennedy over to third. Clausen couldn't body it up.
Dangerous spot to be in right here with a runner on third. You can't let anything get past you. Have 2 outs. You just got to start throwing strikes to Jet, even though he got all the way around on the error that they called in center field.
There's a commentator's jinx a little bit, Luke, so maybe you should start saying that a little bit more after you just said it's an easy inning for right now. He just spiked that, and now there's a runner on third.
I did not say it was easy. I said it might have gotten a little bit easier. Pitch to McCoy, swung on, fouled off into his shin, 1-1. Now, I say a little bit easier. That doesn't mean it's any kind of easy to begin with. But just that, he only has to get 1 out instead of 2.
Well, I mean, my experience as a pitcher, it's the hardest thing to get that final third out of the inning.
And I know what you meant. I just want to find something to blame you for.
Oh, okay, good. Good to know. So he's taking away my TV privileges, and now he's blaming me live on air. Okay, cool. 1-1. The pitch from Brandt swung on. Ground ball left side. Knocked down at third. He's got to stay with it. Play. The throw across. It got the pick. Sallisaw gets out of it. What a play by Adams at third. Are you kidding me?
Adams juggled that just a little bit, collected it, and then patted it once, fired it right to first. Good pick by the first baseman. That is one way to get out of a jam.
Juggled it for sure. I mean, he scoops that one up. It falls perfectly right at his chest, right at the sternum. Yeah. He basically got a flip to himself. Quick hands, and he's out at first.
Man, what a play right there.
some of the defense we have seen this tournament has been incredible. Let's go to the next inning. We are done with the fourth. Provision Home Care in Tuttle at 308 West Main Street is your Central Oklahoma home care provider, offering personalized, non-medical services tailored to each individual's needs. Locally owned and operated with over 45 years of combined experience, Provision Home Care believes that quality starts with trust, consistency, and compassion. Our caregivers are carefully screened, trained, and supported to ensure dependable and respectful care for every client. Provision Home Care offers up to 24-hour care services like mobility assistance, meal preparation, personal care, transportation services, and more. Call 405-240-9876 or go to provisionhome.care to learn more. Provision Home Care, your loved, our calling. Done with the top of the fourth, rather. Fourth inning brought to you by the Tuttle Tag Agency back in Tuttle, Oklahoma. Tuttle Tag, they have a bunch of different services, including license plate, driver's license, passports. They sit at 303 West Main Street in Tuttle. Call 405-381-2413. Leading off this inning is number 17, Easton Wolf. He comes out swinging, gets a foul ball straight back, and we're underway in the bottom half. Yeah, guys, let's talk about that a little bit more. The defense we've seen this tournament from both sides has been incredible. High fly ball fouled off.
Yeah, the defense, especially on the Tuttle side, has been just incredible. They haven't made too many mistakes out there, and if they do, they recover pretty quickly. And, yesterday was just a real defensive battle overall.
Big swing on that pitch from Johns, but he comes up empty on that one as well, nothing to do.
And I only expect the defense to get better on both sides here on out. And if they didn't give up, obviously, those first two innings that they give up, we would have a different game right now. But from here on out, there's going to be a lot more zeros on the board.
Johns fires in a fastball, just barely missed the zone. That's ball number 1. Looked like a good pitch, hit his spot. Home up just didn't like it. This inning goes Wolf, Eagle, and Grizzle. Here's the 1-2. Outside, Wolf offered no swing. 2-2.
And this hasn't really been the pitching matchup that we were expecting. Only 3 strikeouts total between the two. I mean, it's been mostly as that one skied out to short and he'll make the play. But it's been a lot of good contact on the ball. They just haven't been able to find their way onto the base paths.
Sallisaw does only have 1 hit on the game. Tuttle is sitting at 6. Here's number 2, Rylan Eagle, the right fielder, who, as we've said a couple of times, has had a lot to do in the field. What did he do his last time up?
He grounded out to Andy Forrest.
Got to find a way to punch it through the infield here. The 0-0 to Eagle. Lets that one go past for strike number 1.
I know as a pitcher you love your strikeouts, but sometimes when you're deep into outings or in the middle of them, you want those first pitch outs or those early count pitch outs. As this fastball misses inside for a ball, it's 1-1. Now there's 1 on the board, all across the boards. 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 out. But sometimes you want to, as a pitcher, kind of forget about the strikeout a little bit and try to get them out on 1 pitch for a pop-up and relax a little bit more.
The 1-1 from Johns. Just missed high and in. 2-1.
Yeah, and they got to start finding their way to get on the bases so if they want to have any chance of making this a good ball game.
Ryland Eagle has set himself up well for that. It's a hitter's count at 3-1. The curveball not there high. The fastball not there high. Let's see what Johns go to. He throws quick. Ground ball right back to him, and that was not the swing he was looking for on 3-1.
No, that kind of got him a little bit fooled. He probably should have taken that. He would have had free 90 right there.
Ryland Eagle retired. Here's Dagan Grizzle. And what was Grizzle his last time up?
Ground out.
Johns deals the 0-0 to Grizzle. In there, strike number 1 just went right after big 1-1.
Yeah, and that one wasn't really any gas. It just fooled him.
Johns does like to work quick, though. His next pitch, another fastball, another hit spot, and he's ahead 0-2. Low outside that time. Johns has his sign already. Blake's preparing for the punch-out. Here's the pitch.
Oh, I missed it.
Fly
it's
ball,
all right.
Right field.
You can't get them all.
We'll see you later in this one.
You'll get the out, though.
Jackson Johnson makes the grab, heading towards the line, and now that does it for the 4th. Again, 4th inning brought to you by Tuttle Tag Agency. We head to the 5th. Burning through this game, Tuttle leads 5-1.
Safety for your finances is a necessity. Thieves work around the clock to try to get into your personal banking accounts. Here at the First National Bank and Trust Company, we offer Secure Lock. It is a mobile app that allows you to control how, when, and where your debit cards are used. Stay in control and stay secure. Download the app today. Experience peace of mind with Secure Lock from your First National Bank. Member FDIC. Go Tigers!
Experience Napa know-how for yourself at Napa Auto Parts in Tuttle, 203 West Main Street. Open 8 to 6 Monday through Friday and 8 to 2 Saturdays. Napa is your local auto parts provider with trusted service, a variety of heavy-duty equipment, and an online shopping experience that will help you find exactly what you need. Call Napa at 405-381-6277. And remember Napa when you need tools, batteries, filters, custom fender flares and trim, accessories, and more. Napa Auto Parts in Tuttle, 203 West Main Street. Song 2 by Blur plays in the background. This game has been kind of a blur, guys. We're already in the top of the 5th.
Yeah, it's been very quick working by Bronson Johns and Keaton Brandt. Saved those first 2 innings. They've been making quick work.
Goodness, this is a quick game, right? I forget they only go 7 innings.
Yeah.
They do indeed. We are very steadily approaching the conclusion of this game. Right now, Tuttle has the advantage with a 5-1 lead. Who leads this inning off for the Tuttle Tigers?
That looks like number 1, Jackson Johnson. There we go.
So Johnson makes the play in the field to end the last half inning. Now he leads it off in this one. He goes Johnson, Watson, and Barnes. Keaton Brandt still remains on the bump here for Sallisaw. They're going to let him go as long as possible. His first pitch of the inning skips by low outside for ball number 1.
Getting Jackson on is one of the worst things that can happen for Sallisaw, because after that, the home run hitter, already 2 home runs in this state tournament, Hunter Watson.
1-0 runs in, and it nails Johnson in the leg.
What did I just say? I just called it. Now you got the worst bat you can face as a Sallisaw pitcher up with no outs and a runner on first.
Well, there's not really a good bat that you can have.
So are you predicting a long ball here?
Maybe. I would certainly love to see it, but I'm going to predict at least moving the runner over.
I don't know if I want to let him use this cop-out.
No courage.
I think you got to throw out the home run card.
Fine. We're going all in. Another 2-run shot right here.
Hey, I had to eat it once.
Left center field or left field?
Here's the pitch. Hits the outer half of the zone, 0-1 from Brandt. And Adam is officially using the home run card here.
You made me use it.
We'll see if he gets to keep it for the rest of the game.
No, you made me use it, so it's your home run card too.
Relying on Hunter Watson to come up in a big way here. The 0-1. Outside in the other batter's box, 1-1.
Yeah, I'm not using mine quite yet.
I used mine in the first. You guys just didn't know about it.
Okay.
1-1. Brandt checks first, goes home. Big swing, popped up, staying on the field. Does it rope back? It does not. Lands in the crowd.
Wind couldn't quite get that one to go back over the net.
1-2.
I still have my home run card if it doesn't hit here because you made me use mine. So no, I veto that. I'll still get the credit though if he hits home run. But if he doesn't, I still get my card.
He vetoes it. He's taking away my TV. He's blaming me on Eric. Now he's vetoing.
Yeah, he's taking away the TV that you paid for.
He's vetoing my call. Move over to first.
No balk on that one.
No out there either. Count stays 1-2.
Yeah, I think this is why Luke put me in the middle. So
Maybe. We might be going after each other if this wasn't the case. Runner goes. 1-2, swung on. Hit well out to center field. Back towards the wall. Does he have enough?
Not quite.
No, caught on the warning track.
Oh, he could get doubled up.
Tuttle retreats all the way back to first. They go sliding in. They will be safe. Johnson returns to first base.
It was very close. It was very close.
Just not enough. If it was to left field, then probably.
Oh, that's well gone.
If it was to left field, then it's well gone. But no, he hit it straightaway center, and the center fielder, he didn't even go angle to it. He just flipped his hips and went straight back. So that's certainly a bummer. But at least I still get my home run card.
So interesting development here. Let's see if Johnson remains on the pads. He was heading out towards the dugout. He definitely was safe. And now he will return to first. Safe there. No double play
was
for the
someone trying to say
defense.
he left early?
Oh, he definitely left early. That's not what they're calling. They're saying, I think they were arguing if he was tagged out.
Okay.
If he
I got you.
No, if the throw beat him back, which it did not.
I mean, why not? You're in the playoffs. It's not really a challenge. Just why not talk about it? Just see if you can get that out.
See if you can get the call real quick.
One gone. Here's Barnes. Barnes comes out swinging himself. Fouls will not towards his own dugout. 0-1. Adam, I don't know if you saw it, but as soon as that ball was hit, I grabbed Blake on the shoulder and I leaned forward a little bit.
He grabbed his like, no way.
0-1.
I would have loved to see it, but
Keaton Brandt moves over to first again, and nothing going there. No look move over to first. I'm telling you, they cheat. Lefties cheat when they have to pick up the first. It's not fair.
Call my dad a cheater?
Yes.
Okay.
0-1.
That's fine.
Brandt, 2 looks over to first.
He does cheat occasionally on games.
Goes home. Fastball fouled straight into the net by Barnes. 0-2.
Now, I wonder what Traylon Barnes' bat is, because it looks like a wood bat, so I wonder what brand that is.
It's like the pro players do, where they have their names on it, and they get it signed, and they use their own bats.
Can you see that from here?
No. Oh, no, I'm making that up. I don't know if that's real.
Get the zoom glasses.
Runner goes.
He's taking off.
0-2 is a ball at home to throw down to second. Not going to be in time to get Johnson.
Yeah, good throw down, but Johnson had a really good head start.
With how expensive bats are these days, I certainly believed you. But yeah, it's a nice little bat, a maroon bat with a golden lettering and golden trim. So I have to figure out what brand that is.
1-2. Runner in scoring position once again for the Tuttle Tigers. Brandt, a look, goes home, swung on, hit well out to center field. This has a chance to drop. The catch will be made on the line drive.
Yeah, that was on a rope out to pretty much dead center, so if he got a little bit more on that, that's probably over the outstretched glove.
Well played by Nickel and center. Gets a big out number 2. Barnes retired. Here's Andy Forrest. In the trend of saying his name at least once an inning, maybe once per half inning, continues.
Yeah, he also flew out to center last time up, so we'll see what he does here.
Looking at the Sallisaw dugout right here, let's see if they put on any kind of defensive shift. Left and center are still playing very back. Right field has moved slightly in. It's the infield that's got an interesting shift on right now. Heavy left side. The pitch in there for strike number 1 to Forrest. Just a little fastball thrown right down the gut.
Pretty much right down Main Street right there.
0-1. Barnes shakes once. Now he has a sign. Excuse me, Brandt shakes once. Now he has a sign. Set. One look. Goes home. Another fastball.
Oh, good job to block that ball.
Clauden did knock it down. 1-1.
Do they have that rule in high school like they do in the MLB? If you're going to shift, the middle infielders can't cross the bag and go on the other side of the field?
Ever since we had that implemented in the pros, I haven't seen anybody do it in the lower levels. I mean, it's more, they're holding them on in double play depth. I mean, holding on depth. I don't know. That's a good question, Adam. I don't know. 2-1.
Yeah, just barely misses that corner.
Forrest ahead, 2 balls, 1 strike. Brandt's been looking to his own dugout a lot. They're relaying signs all the way to the outfield as well as the pitcher. 2-1. 2 checks. Brandt lifts, goes home. Fastball swung on. That one hits it into the alley. This one could have a chance all the way back to the wall. One hops the fence. 1 run's going to cross. There goes Forrest sliding into second. He's got the RBI double. And Johnson comes around slamming the leg down on home.
Who else but Andy Forrest? that just solidifies he's 2 for 3 so far. He's got a single, that double, and a fly out. And
flew out to center last time up, got to drop this time.
And he's certainly put a bat on the ball every at bat so far. I think that just solidifies that we're going to be saying his name a lot more here from now on.
Yeah, shout out to all our viewers. Paul, he's having a good time, and then my mom's in now, so shout out, Mama.
With Forrest replacing the runner on second, here's number 30, Hudson Heathcote. The lead extended back out to 5 for the Tuttle Tigers, 6-1. Brandt deals. Heathcote swings. Foul ball to the Tuttle dugout.
He was trying to make that 8-1 right there.
Hey, remember the fifth inning is brought to you by Ferguson Roof Systems at 1 Whispering Pines Drive. Call 405-392-3699 for Ferguson Roof Systems, or go to the website of the same name. FRS, a huge supporter of Tuttle Athletics, both baseball, basketball, and football. So expect to hear a lot more about them come next football season in Tuttle's state championship defense campaign. 0-1. Brant one check, goes home again. Ran it inside and off the leg of Heathcote.
That time it hit him.
2 hit by pitches awarded from Keaton Brant.
And you cannot do that against this Tuttle Tigers against these Tuttle Tigers bats. They will take advantage just about every time.
Now here's the silver lining, and Adam, I'll kick this one over to you. A force out at every bag, and Luke Dahlgren up to bat.
Dahlgren does love to play the small ball a little bit, but now you got 2 outs and you're not going to see the small ball. And definitely force that any bag makes the easiest play a priority. And definitely you're not going to have to sleep on Dahlgren. He's still a dangerous bat in his own right. But yeah, silver lining, you've got a play at any bag that you can find. And what you need to do now is keep minimizing the damage the best you can, and then just take the easy play, wherever the closest bag is.
What was Dahlgren his last time up?
He grounded out to second.
His first at-bat was the K, and then, yes, he grounded out the second.
The thing that works for Brant, though, as he gets ready to line up this pitch, I'll say in a second.
Nothing. Dahlgren goes right through.
That's kind of what I was saying right there, is Dahlgren is a very aggressive bat, so that does work in Brant's favor a little bit, but he can also drop one in shallow outfield.
Dahlgren has struggled today, 0 for 2. This would be the time to find your first hit. Couple of shakes from Brant. Now he's set. 0-1 against 1-7. Here's the pitch. Curveball, get me over, floats into the zone, and Dahlgren down big again. Before this next pitch, what does he have to do to win this one?
Just got to be patient, swing if it's there, try to fight off whatever you don't like, and you really just got to bat defensively and not try to get too aggressive with it.
The 0-2 to Dahlgren. Catcher sets up way outside. The pitch comes back over the zone. Tapper over to third, goes foul. Dahlgren will see another pitch.
Yeah, and that was just a heads-up play right there by Case Adams, just letting it bounce foul, because looked like Dahlgren had that first base pretty easily.
If Dahlgren can find his way on board, it brings up Dakota Mallory. I mean, I know Tuttle leads 6-1, but this kind of feels like it decides the rest of the game.
Yeah,
if Dahlgren finds his way on, or better yet, knocks in a run, I think this game is over.
Yeah, they got to try to break this open right now. Otherwise, last time out, Sallisaw was also down 6-1. So
here's the pitch. Brant looks once, goes home. The 1-2 swung on, fouled off. He'll see another.
Yeah, also you don't want to see Mallory right now in this game. He's reached his both at-bats, too, and a walk in a single.
Yeah, Dahlgren is nodding to his guys and pounding his chest. He's like, I got this. Don't even worry about it.
Count still 0-2. Has not taken a ball yet. Brant can throw whatever he'd like pretty much. Runners
Everybody's
go.
Taking off.
Swinging, it's a foul ball.
Oh. I thought he missed that completely.
The at-bat of the game so far from Luke Dahlgren. Again, came off of the bench yesterday. We saw him once. He found his way on. Now in the starting lineup. And baseball has a way of putting you in these situations.
Yeah, and Dahlgren, if he can, one of these next 2 to 3 pitches is going to find something. If he can get a hold of it.
The 0-2. Brant deals. Swung on. Another foul ball. Does the wind push it back? Going to the dugout. And the catch can't be made by Grizzle. Landed in between Sallisaw players. Dahlgren escapes with one more.
Yeah, this pitch count for Brent is getting super high. The last time I heard the PA announcer, it was right around 60, so he's got to be approaching 75 to 80.
Right, even if he doesn't get anything done here, he's certainly made Brent work a lot.
0-2. One more time outside, and there's the ball way out. The first of 4, 1-2.
Yeah, Dahlgren way ahead, so he can be super patient right here. He can probably take another 1 and got to try to fight off the to a potential 3-2.
He does have the waste pitch. Just to throw one outside, try and draw a swing. We've seen the runners move already, 1 and 2. Brand 2 checks. They don't go on this one. The pitch. Curveball just missed outside. What a take by Dahlgren.
Good waste pitch there by Brandt to just try to get him to chase. Now we got it all knotted up at 2-2-2 out on the scoreboard.
By far the most fun at bat of the game, huh?
This has been more exciting than most of the game.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitcher and batter locked in a battle for the ages here in the state tournament.
If he gets a hold of it, it's going out.
2-2. Outside, it's a full count.
And I didn't mean out of the ballpark. I just meant out to the outfield. So I'm not using my home run yet.
Sallisaw does have a base open. They can afford it if Dahlgren gets on. But again, you have to deal with Dakota Mallory next, and I'm not sure the Black Diamonds want to see his face.
Yeah, and Dahlgren is pumping his chest. He's like, don't even worry.
This is what makes the best baseball players the ones that show up for their teammates. An inside move over to second, no throw over, resets the tempo. He's not doing it for him. He's doing it for the guys in the dugout. The ones that want a state championship. Can he find a way to win it? 3-2. Barnes goes quickly. Swing and a miss. Right back into the mitt. Sallisaw wins it in the top of 6. But they got a long way to go, 6-1, but that could get some fire back under the Black Diamonds.
And that was what I was kind of saying is Dahlgren loves that high outside pitch just a little too much. He couldn't lay off it. That would have been a free 90 for him.
We go to the bottom half. Bottom 5. I'm tired. We're back after this.
Meteorologist Aaron Tuttle here. For years, I've been recommending Ferguson roof systems to homeowners across Oklahoma. So when Mother Nature struck my house, it was an easy call to make. There's no one I would trust more than Ferguson Roof Systems for my home's roof. Since 1977, Ferguson has led the industry with an A+ Better Business Bureau rating and lifetime warranties. Plus, they'll even deal with the insurance companies so you don't have to. So when Mother Nature strikes, make your first call to Ferguson Roof Systems.
The Tuttle Tag Agency at 303 West Main in Tuttle is a proud supporter of Tigers Sports. Friendly service, knowledgeable, and helpful. Conveniently located in downtown Tuttle. The Tuttle Tag Agency is your nearest office for the DMV practice test. The Tuttle Tag Agency open Monday through Saturday at 8 a.m. Call 405-381-2413. The Tuttle Tag Agency located at 303 West Main.
Thanks to the Misty Gosen Agency at 201 West Main in Tuttle. They want to extend a congratulations once again to the Tuttle Tigers on their state championship attempt here. Misty Gosen, auto, home, life insurance, as well as much more. Call 405-301-9329. And, of course, since we're talking about local businesses that want to give a thanks and a shout-out to Tuttle Tigers, Cholinos in Yukon, 1227 South Garth Brooks. They've got $8.99 enchilada night every Wednesday. Check swing on the first pitch. I think he did. And, yes, it will be a called first strike for Logan Bathel, the left fielder who leads things off in the bottom of 5. Still facing down Bronson Johns, who's thrown an immaculate game so far. Next pitch crosses in the turf, 1-1. And I mean immaculate in the adjective of the word, not in the actual baseball term. 1-1. Swing and a miss right there. Fooled him on the off speed.
Yeah, and if he can be patient and wait for that pitch to come in, Jet Jones is cheating a little bit to his right, so he can find a gap. And he won't do it that time, though.
Got him with another off speed. Fooled Logan Bathel, 1 gone. Here's Case Adams, number 5, the third baseman, up to bat following the leadoff strikeout. How many Ks is that for the man?
For Johns, that is the 3rd strikeout.
Immediately one sent down to the right field corner. Looks like Sallisaw wants 2. The round across first. The throw comes in.
He's got him. Oh, he couldn't get the ball.
Barnes couldn't glove the ball cleanly. It'll be a 1-out double for Sallisaw.
Yeah, just didn't took his eye off the ball before he made sure it got into his glove. So double for Case Adams.
With Adams on board, here's Landon Clausen, the catcher, number 15.
And remember, last time they scored, they got a double.
Now, the real interesting question here is who's on deck? Is it still Luke Warner?
It looks like it's Luke.
Looks like it is. That means officially Carson Sharp has not returned to this game.
The big lefty.
Done. We were hoping it was something minor for Sharp, that he might be able to return to action, but no, it does not appear to be the case. Nothing to the current batter. Swung on, hit well down to the right field corner
that's
again.
Gonna be close.
This one has a chance. Doesn't land in foul ground. Sliding attempt, but it does drop foul. Great hustle from Jackson Johnson.
Yeah, great hustle right there. It just barely missed him.
If you're watching on YouTube and watching the Gamecast, first off, thank you for tuning in. Second off, you'll see on this stat sheet only 2 hits for Sallisaw. That doubled their second. Kind of crazy to say in the bottom of the 5th.
Yeah, but if you remember last night, they were down 6-1 against Blanchard, who is no slouch.
Next pitch after the foul ball. This one hit well out to center field, hanging up in the air now. Wind pushes it, kind of hangs it up, and the grab is made by Jet McCoy. Had a long way to run, but no trouble for the starting center fielder.
Yeah, just a great job to get on his horse and go make that play to make sure that the runner didn't advance, and he got the out.
Talking about those 2 hits as well, I know it's a little bit frustrating for Bronson Johns right now because guess what happened to every single other batter besides those 2 doubles? They were all retired. He's perfect other than those 2 doubles.
No walks, no hit bys, nothing like that. No errors even. It's just been occasionally the bat gets him.
An almost error, but he recovered quickly in the first.
Number 31, Luke
sliced.
Warner, comes out swinging himself.
Out of play.
Hey, yeah, I mean, you could see that one. He was looking to do some damage.
Yeah, he was looking to cut this lead in half.
Warner, the lefty, will step back in again. He's batting in place of starting DH Carson Sharp, who had to exit this game a few innings ago. Ankle injury. 0-1 here. Warner does showcase some power. Let's see if he can get a hold of one. Rips it down the first base line. It's all the way through. That'll score run number 2 for Sallisaw. Warner rounds first, heading for 2. Johnson gets to it in the corner. Does he try for 3? He does not as the throw comes in. An RBI double, and that's run number 2.
Third base coach held him up wisely there. He was going to be dead to rights if he even attempted that.
Well. Sallisaw looking to make it a game.
Yeah, that was a great hit. Just rips it down the first base line and scores another run.
The 9-hole bat of Brody Nickel up next.
Yeah, he had the sacrifice bunt last time.
Nothing base to base on this one. They're just replacing the runner on second. Let's see what Nickel can do here against Bronson Johns. The 0-0 to Nickel. Ooh, he wanted to give it a ride.
Bit of that.
He wanted to send it a mile. Adam, was he getting a little bit too big for his boots?
Obviously, he was. He kind of stepped out towards the right side of the field, too, and pulled his head out. And yeah, he got a lot too big for his boots.
0-1. Nickel holds the bat up, not calling a shot, but it does kind of look like it's calling a shot, which is very funny. It's very funny.
It's a bit Ichiro-like.
It is. It's very Ichiro-like. It's not a point with the barrel. He's holding it straight up,
yeah,
so it's not being called.
He's saying it's going straight up.
Yeah, 0-1. Outside move to second. The pickoff not in time.
This has got to be frustrating a little bit for Johns, too, because he's retired everybody else, and the hits that he's given up, every single one of them has been a big double. He hasn't given up a triple. He hasn't given up a walk. He hasn't given up a single. It's just retired, double, double, double.
Next pitch. Oh, here's a bunt attempt. Tried to push down left side, and it goes foul. 0-2.
I mean, I don't know how speedy he is, but I'm not sure I agree with the bunt attempt.
Well, he is the starting center fielder.
Yeah. I mean, it's a pretty good indicator, but you never know.
Nickel stands back in the box. 2 lefties in a row for Johns to face. Comes set. 1 check over to second. High leg kick goes home.
Oh, he got him to go.
Fanned him on the fastball outside.
4 strikeouts for Bronson Johns.
And it couldn't have come at a better time for the kid. Sallisaw picks up 1 run in the bottom of 5. They bring it to 6-2. Adam, you have anything to go?
That can't happen again. That was a really uncompetitive swing, just trying to slap the ball a little bit, but no, that cannot happen again.
Let's go to the top of the 6 after this.
Step out of the big box stores and step into being a valued customer. Shopping local at Simar Sales and Service, your local lawnmower repair service, located at 2623 OK 37 in Tuttle. A Cub Cadet dealer with a bold design and quality cut. You'll see why they're a cut above the rest, featuring DeWalt, Cub mowers, trailers, and small engine repair. Simmer Sales and Service, where value is still invested in the customer. Call 405-266-2663. Go Tigers! Congratulations to Tuttle Tiger football for another great season, an undefeated season, from your friends at Route 66 Propane at 210 North Mustang Road. For all your propane needs, tank sets, bottle fills, commercial and farm, locally owned and operated, everybody needs a little gas. From Route 66 Propane, give them a call at 405-953-7002. Route 66 Propane.
Top of the 6th in Noble, Oklahoma. This one brought to you by Simmer Sales and Service, who actually just heard their commercial play. Number 23 now on the bump for the Sallisaw Black Diamonds. Looking at their roster card, this is Levi Sevo or Scavo? What do you think? Sevo or Scavo?
I'm going to say Sevo.
Maybe a C.
Looks like an
How do you spell it?
Well,
we
that's
can't
the
tell
thing.
we can't tell what the second letter is.
You look at that. Tell me what you think.
Levi Scavo.
He thinks it's a C.
I don't know.
Oh, we're looking at the C?
Yeah.
You can bring that back.
Number 23.
I think it's Sevo.
Exactly.
Yeah, now that you bring that up, like I was looking at the O at the end. I didn't know y'all were looking at the
This
C.
is why I prefer whatever our coaches that we cover, they just type them out.
I'm just gonna call him Sevo because it sounds a little bit better than
Wait,
Scavo.
no. It's a C. It's a C. I cross-checked it with other letters. It's a C.
Okay.
Levi Scavo. Here we go. First pitch of Scavo's relief appearance, and Dakota Mallory nearly takes him yard.
I'm glad we got that sorted out.
We did. We got it sorted out.
Scavo.
Well, I mean, I can't really say much because my handwriting's chicken scratch, so.
But how about that swing from Dakota Mallory? We got to talk about that.
He wanted to take the cover off of that one.
First pitch he saw from the reliever, he nearly goes yayo. 0-1. Right on right matchup here. Next pitch, ground ball left side, bounding foul again.
Did you just say yayo?
Yeah.
I've never heard you say that before.
You never heard me say
no.
Go yayo?
No.
He hasn't been tuning into the gospel station.
I find that kind of surprising. Have you heard me called a swamp donkey?
I think I have heard that.
Watch your mouth.
I've definitely heard that term before, yes.
Bomb, swamp donkey, yayo, home run, big fly. There's a bunch of them. Well, 0-2 here for Dakota Mallory. He's got Dickerson behind him and Jet McCoy in the hole. 0-2. Swing and a miss. And
big swing and a miss.
Look at the 12-6 curve from Levi Scavo right there. Strikeout number 1 for the reliever.
And that'll go a long way towards this half inning.
And essentially, Adam, Sallisaw has to hold Tuttle scoreless no matter what if they want a chance to win this.
Absolutely have to. And as you were saying a while ago, they have the capacity to come back, but they have to do it now. This game has kind of slowed down a little bit, so everybody's finding their footing, I guess, again, you could call it. But, yeah, they have to start doing some damage now, and they have to put up zeros for Tuttle.
Scavo set. Still working out the stretch. He deals. Swing and a miss, and look at his delivery right there.
Yeah, I was about to say that's a bit of a funky delivery.
Not quite a short arm, but he does almost hide the ball well.
He just kind of goes here and then fires.
0-1. It makes that changeup and that curveball very deadly.
It's pretty interesting.
0-1. Trying to get past Dickerson. The pitch. Fastball right down the gut for strike number 2.
It almost looks like he's drawing a bowstring back.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I couldn't put the words to it, but yeah, that's
Well, hey, that's pretty good strategy from Sallisaw. They are keeping these Tuttle bats off balance right now in the top of 6. Nothing in 2.
I don't think I've ever seen someone short arm like that. Not necessarily a short arm, but
Scavo takes his time. See what he deals here. Try to go back to the fastball and
almost
punch it through the low
corner.
out. Just missed. 1-2. No, that's a good pitch though. On 0-2,
That's a
that's
great
an excellent pitch.
you could easily get someone to chase off of that.
Yeah, if he swings at that, I don't know if he hits it. So that is that's a pitcher's pitch by
If
complete
he hits,
definition.
If he hits, probably best case scenario, that's going to first base.
1-2. See what he deals with. I think he goes back to the curve. The 1-2 pitch. Ooh, left it high. 2-2.
Tried to drop it in the zone, but it was just a bit too high.
This is a very, very interesting reliever. I love how we're all like eyes glued to this guy, just seeing what he throws next. 2-2.
Yeah, it's hard because everything looks the same, which makes it a very dangerous pitcher.
Fastball actually gets to the umpire, hits him in the leg guard. 3-2. That's a hallmark of a good pitcher if everything looks the same, though. If you can hide it, if you can all start in the same place, kind of tunnel as we talked about yesterday, that's the makings of an excellent pitcher. It's full count here with 1 gone.
Yeah, there's not much deviation on the arm slot at all, so.
Scavo looking for the punch out. His next pitch. Outside, he walked him. Got him 0-2, but eventually lost Mason Dickerson.
Yeah, hiding the ball as much as you can up until that last point where you're out in front and at your release point. That makes it extremely hard for the pitchers, or for the hitters rather, which is another reason why pitchers can, if they can get good at that, they can go pretty far in their career. Because at that point, you don't even have a second to read the ball and then react to that pitch.
Up next, Jet McCoy.
What's his line today, fellas?
Ground out, and then the big one, that inside the park home run, and then another ground out.
Nothing to McCoy. Scavo out of the slide step, leaves a fastball low. Now we obviously haven't seen a pickoff move from him. Have to wonder how comfortable he is when he's willing to use it.
Yeah, and if you can get Jet to put another one on the ground, you are in double play territory.
Want to know. Scavo 1 check. There is the pickoff. It's a jump off of the rubber just to get him back. That's not his real move. That's the fake move, as we like to call it.
The pump fake, if you will.
Still 1-0 at the dish. Scavo checks. Now twice. Higher step, goes home, and he gets past the catcher again. And, much to Sallisaw's luck, it again nails our home plate umpire.
Yeah, super lucky break there. That's probably going to advance Dickerson.
It's lucky for Sallisaw, not for Tuttle, and not for the umpire. He might be wearing a lot of padding, but those still hurt.
It's not fun.
2-0 now. Runner doesn't go but a big secondary, and that one can't be stuck either. Fastball goes low.
They always seem to find the spot where there's no gear. Like, you're wearing all this gear, you look like a dadgum knight back there, and then it finds that little sliver that's not protected very well.
That is a piece of the reason why that I caught for 1 inning in Little League and never again.
Move over to first, unsuccessful. 12:30 p.m. pretty much here in Noble, Oklahoma. First pitch today was at 11 exactly, so we've been going for 90 minutes pretty much, guys.
Yeah, it's been a fun one so far.
The 3-0 to McCoy. And can't find it.
4 straight.
Curveball inside, didn't hit the zone. 2 walks this inning from the reliever Scavo. And that'll bring out a mound visit from the Sallisaw Black Diamonds. Let's go to a quick break. Again, thank you to all of our sponsors, including Summer Sales and Service, Route 66 Propane, Cholinos, and the Misty Gosen Agency.
Polished is total grooming at 836 Garth Brooks in Yukon with 28 years combined experience, including airbrush design, nail caps on dogs and cats, as well as the Bribe Bar and pet photography. It's a dog and cat day out at Polish, and ask about the month's membership that includes a free weekly bathing and 50% off pet grooming. Go to polishgrooming.com or call 405-494-8409. Keep your fur baby happy with expert affordable pet grooming at Polish. lush in Yukon.
Mound visit has concluded here in Noble, Oklahoma. Scavo stays on the bump for Sallisaw, and he's walked 2 batters so far this inning. They need him to find a ground ball here. They cannot afford any more runs to cross for the Tuttle Tigers.
Preferably a ground ball, but a very high fly ball will also do the trick.
Jackson Johnson up to bat next. His first time seeing Scavo. Again, he just did throw 4 or 5 straight balls, so he's not swinging here. Well, never mind. I stand corrected. He shouldn't have swung.
He shouldn't have.
But he did. One strike.
Yeah, because like whenever I was playing, if I saw someone throw 4 straight or whatever, I'm keeping my bat on my shoulder until they throw me a strike.
Absolutely. Nothing in 1. I don't really know why he swung there, but 0-1.
Wanted to get this to a 9-2 ball game, maybe.
Guess
I don't know.
1 out. Scavo checks second twice. Now a third time. He will go home. Fastball. Jackson offers. Fouls it off and out of play. Quickly 0-2 against JJ. Our stream sponsors, again, are Simplified Tech and Ship It Sooner. More on Ship It Sooner. They do have the website, shipitsooner.com, where you can go and browse their services, hours, and much more. But you can also call 405-256-6264. They have some coupon cards if you go stop by the store. Great place in Mustang, 210 North Mustang Mall Terrace, thanks to Ship It Sooner. 0-2. Johnson way behind. It's an inside move over to second to keep the lead runner close. By the way, it's Dickerson over at second and McCoy at first. No one on third. Here's a shake from Scavo. Now he's got one he likes. Got to find the put away. Got to find a way to get this guy. Taking his time. Now his pitch.
Oh, gets past him.
Got all the way to the backstop. Both runners will advance, and there goes the double play for Sallisaw. And visible frustration from the coaching staff. That was about the worst way that pitch could have gone.
Tough break for the kid on the mound and very lucky break for the Tigers.
Without a ball put in play, that was about as disastrous as it gets.
Now a good fly ball will at least score 1.
You got to force this guy to keep it on the infield. If you can get the ground ball, you lick the runner back and go to first. 1-2. The pitch. Johnson.
Oh, I thought they caught it.
Sallisaw fans in agreement with you, Blake. I'm not sure where that one missed either.
Yeah, it looked like he front doored him.
Curveball inside, I guess. Adam, your thoughts on that?
I don't see where it missed either. I was watching the catcher's glove receive it, and it looked like he just caught it at his shoulder. So maybe he thought it was too high for the umpire.
2-2. Went back to the fastball, got JJ to lunge, and what a grab. Shout out that black diamond there in the dugout.
There you go.
What a catch.
What a defensive swing, by the way, from almost lunging in the other batter's box to go.
That's what I was about to say. Good job by Jackson just to fight that off. He should not have even offered at that, but he gets that to the dugout.
Count stays 2-2. Scavo needs the put away still. Weak contacts into center field. That should score the run. Sack fly. The throw goes into third, and they will trade the out for the run. He got just enough for the sack fly. Dickerson steps on home.
And disastrous for the Black Diamonds right there. You get the pass ball on the wild pitch that advances everybody, then the sack fly to extend this lead 5 more runs. Or 5 runs.
This has been just the obstacle that Sallisaw cannot overcome. They just cannot get it any closer than 5 runs, it seems.
Doesn't seem like it.
That is 2 outs on the board for Hunter Watson. They do still have to deal with a runner in scoring position on the Sallisaw defense. I mean, if they couldn't get that one, they really can't let this one cross. Scavo, a bunch of checks over to second. Now he goes home. Oh, did it hit
Looked like it
Watson?
ran in.
Oh, let's see what the call is here. Looks like it's probably just going to be a foul ball, and McCoy will have to retreat back to second.
Did it catch the knob?
Yeah, it is a foul ball.
Okay.
0-1 at the plate.
I mean, no harm there by Jones. Just see if you can take third real quick, and worst case, you have to go back to second.
Adam, Sallisaw will have 2 more chances to get at least 5 runs. Do you think it's possible?
Pretty much anything is possible in playoff baseball. So, yes, I think it's possible, but they really need to just stay disciplined but try to get those big hits. That's your second to last chance. That's what they have to do.
Watson fights
That's
off the
way
curveball.
up.
Does this one stay on the field of play? It will, and the
Got him.
catch is made by Clausen in foul ground. Tuttle tags one on in insurance here in the top of the sixth. 2 more chances for Sallisaw to find at least 5 and hold Tuttle scoreless at least once.
And great job there just to get him to get a little too far under that and pop it straight up. Catcher makes a great play. He was kind of squinting a little bit, so I guess the sun might have been in his eye, but great job just to recover and make that play and keep this to only a 1-run inning.
Thanks again to Simmer Sales for the 6. More on them after this.
Eris Lunara Med Spa and Aesthetics at 800 South Garth Brooks Boulevard, Suite 100 utilizes cutting-edge technology and personalized treatment plans centered around your goals, your comfort, and your natural beauty. Experience a range of services from IV therapy, Sculptra, acne treatments, and much more. With state-of-the-art machines like the T-Shape 2, Eris Lunara offers non-invasive, proven, and natural solutions for healthier skin that will have you feeling exquisite and rejuvenated. Other services like platelet-rich plasma therapy and peptide therapy not only enhance your natural features, but promote recovery and health at all levels. Call 405-563-1255 or stop by 800 South Garth Brooks Boulevard, Suite 100 to find out about what Eris Lunara Med Spa and Aesthetics can do for you. Remember, call 405-563-1255 today.
6th inning brought to you by Simmer Sales and Service. Did you know they're on Facebook? DeWalt, Cub Mowers, Utility Trailers, Small Engine Repair, they do it all at Simmer. Stop by in Tunnel, 2623 East Highway 37, or call 405-266-2663. What do we got this inning, fellas?
Bronson Johns will stay on the mound, and then we have Luke Pack, Wolf, and then Eagle.
Pack with the ground ball over to third, and what a stretch at first base by Hunter Watson. Oh, wait, hold on a second. That's not Watson. Did we switch first baseman when we weren't looking?
Did we?
I think we did.
Well, let's take a look-see.
That's not Watson anymore. That is number 2, Cooper Busby. They tricked us.
Hey, don't y'all know you're supposed to tell the press box if you make a sub?
Ooh. Foul ball straight back into the shoulder of Dakota Mallory. Yeah, we're going to give him a second. I guess.
Who made that play? I was looking at the lineups.
Oh, it was a 5-3.
5-3.
Yeah, let's give Mallory a second. Yeah. In the meantime, we'll check for any more subs in the field. How about that?
Ship it sooner at 210 North Mustang Mall Terrace is your packaging and shipping headquarters for Mustang and the surrounding area, using all major carriers. Sign up now for your private mailbox and enjoy the benefits a post office box does not offer. Faxing, printing, copies, notary service, and passport photos. Ship It Sooner is locally owned and operated. Call 405-256-6264 or go to shipitsooner.com.
Hi, I'm Trinity. I'm with Red River Credit Corporation. I've been with the loan service for about 2 years. We'd love to help you with your auto or signature loans. We are located at 1081 South Cornwall Drive in Suite 401, Yukon, Oklahoma. Our phone number is 405-354-1930. We offer no credit checks on our clear and free title. Our title loans are a quick service, no credit check needed. Just come in with your vehicle and your title and we get you taken care of. We offer electronic closing. If you're a former borrower or an established loan here, we can help you from the comfort of your house. We're a quick and friendly service and we'd love to meet you for the first time. Stop by and see us today.
Provision Home Care in Tuttle at 308 West Main Street is your Central Oklahoma home care provider, offering personalized, non-medical services tailored to each individual's needs. Locally owned and operated with over 45 years of combined experience, Provision Home Care believes that quality starts with trust, consistency, and compassion. Our caregivers are carefully screened, trained, and supported to ensure dependable and respectful care for every client. Provision Home Care offers up to 24-hour care services like mobility assistance, meal preparation, personal care, transportation services, and more. Call 405-240-9876 or go to provisionhome.care to learn more. Provision Home Care, you're loved, our calling. It's very tough. It's very tough that Dakota Mallory comes back out to catch, isn't it?
Tough kid right there. Man, that's
hard hit foul ball right to the collarbone, and he says, "No, I can finish this game."
Yeah, you only got basically 1.5 more innings of work, so you got a chance to go to the championship round. You're well on your way. You might as well just go ahead and finish it off. You're only about an inning off.
The count is 0-1 at the plate. John steps off for a quick reset. He's facing down number 17, Easton Wolf.
I think the other side of that is you're up by 5 runs and the game is almost over. Why risk him getting hit again? He's been one of your hot players so far, and I think that's what they're doing right now in this mound visit. We're going to go talk a little bit, and they're going to give Mallory a little bit more time to rest and recover, but I'm kind of on the fence of that. Like, why risk leaving Mallory in there and getting – that's exactly what they're doing. They're checking on Mallory again. But, like, why is he still there?
I get your point, but occasionally, I mean – we've all been athletes. You want to stay out there for your guys.
I know he wants to stay out there.
And like I'm trying to get to but the coach has to protect a player from himself occasionally.
You tell me how you're going to tell that kid no.
I mean,
that's all you got to say, man.
You could have told me no until you were blue in the face. I was staying in personally.
You can't tell that kid no. He's keeping the gear on. He's going back behind the dish.
I mean, my mentality was I'm going to die out here. So. Metaphorically speaking, but
Mallory returns to his spot behind home plate.
That's a tough kid right there.
0-1. Guys, we talked a lot about Dakota Mallory. This is a good time to hype him up a little bit more. Great player, great dude.
Oh, good shot right back up the middle, but
what a play.
Fielded cleanly and a wild throw.
Whoa.
And he'll be awarded second on that super wild. I don't know.
Traylon Barnes,
what happened there?
Traylon Barnes throwing error. Definitely rushed it. Didn't get the feet set. His hat did come off his head. I wonder if it blocked his vision for a little bit.
It might have thrown him off just a touch.
When I mean he overthrew that ball, I mean that nearly escaped the confines of the stadium.
Either way, that'll be an error.
Was that Easton Wolf?
Yes.
Yeah. This is Ryan Eagle up to bat. Wolf now situated on second after the dead ball allows him to advance one more.
And if you want to stay in this game, you got to take advantage of this throwing error.
First error on the game for the Tuttle Tigers. A man in scoring position for the Black Diamonds. Eagle, the right fielder, batting against Johns. The 0-2 him. He goes right through, gets off of Mallory. Oh, well, they'll save foul ball. No one advances.
Not sure I really like that swing by Ryland, but he went anyway.
I was watching Mallory right there. I saw him kind of work out the shoulder after that one.
Yeah, he did.
It hit Mallory again, so he's definitely being a trooper back there.
0-1. Johns lifts, goes home. Fastball inside. No good. Ball 1.
Yeah, and Coach might be at least letting him finish the inning and then taking him out for the last part of it.
I mean, sometimes on the flip side, you have to save the players from themselves. Like
yes, you do.
Like the bigger picture of the state championship, that's what's most important, and he's
having a little trouble with that right shoulder.
Yeah, they have to take him out, I would imagine. You certainly need to have Mallory at 100% for later rounds, and you're up 5 runs. So I still don't agree with even leaving him in right now because every single pitch you risk getting an 80-mile-per-hour fastball right to the face every single pitch. That's why it's so dangerous, and you have to be a little crazy to be a catcher. But like again, I don't agree that he's still in the game.
1-2.
Well, we can disagree all we want. He's staying in.
And it didn't matter on that one. Johns got the strikeout. Forced Ryan Eagle to dip the bat barrel down, and he couldn't come up with anything. Another strikeout for the kid. 2 gone.
Yeah, and that was the thing is looked like Johns was like, okay, you're going to keep chasing this? I'm going to keep throwing it right there.
Final batter, potentially this inning, Dagan Grizzle. Ball low and out for number 1 here.
Yeah, Grizzle has not reached base at all today, so.
I mean, it's a good bat to have up for the Tuttle Tigers. They do have a runner in scoring position. Now, we don't want to discount that. Sallisaw is knocking on the door. 1-0. Let that one go past, and it will be ball 2, low and in.
Yeah, he's definitely short-arming his throws back to the pitcher. Just trying to get enough on it to get it to him. As our good friend from Tuttle.
2-0.
is hyping his guys up.
Can't find that one either. 3 balls, no strikes. John's way behind on Grizzle here. Grizzle is the cleanup bat, so he does have power in his stick.
And if you're Johns, you want to try to get out of this inning as quickly as possible to get Mallory out of that gear.
3-1 now. One of those prior ones was called a strike. Not sure which. Hitters count. We know that one wasn't the strike, so hitters count here. Johns has to be careful what he leaves over the plate. His pitch swung on, hard hit ground ball. Fielded well by Barnes at short, and this time he makes a good throw. That's out number 3. Mallory stays in the game. Johns finds the K and then finds the ground out he needed. We're done with the 6th. The final inning after this commercial break, live from Noble, Oklahoma. It's Tuttle High School baseball on the Gospel Station, Sports and Talk.
M&T Septic and Backhoe is your call for septic installation, pumping, and repair needs. M&T Septic and Backhoe has been installing septic systems for over 25 years. From home builders to homeowners, from old-fashioned septics to aerobic systems and lift stations, give M&T Septic and Backhoe a call at 405-387-9353. A call for all your septic systems, storm shelter, or utility needs, offering free estimates and willing to work with you on all projects. Call 405-387-9353. M&T Septic and Backhoe.
Experience Napa know-how for yourself at Napa Auto Parts in Tuttle, 203 West Main Street. Open 8 to 6 Monday through Friday and 8 to 2 Saturdays. Napa is your local auto parts provider with trusted service, a variety of heavy-duty equipment, and an online shopping experience that will help you find exactly what you need. Call Napa at 405-381-6277. And remember Napa when you need tools, batteries, filters, custom fender flares and trim, accessories, and more. Napa Auto Parts in Tuttle, 203 West Main Street.
At FNBT, our community is our team. And with every transaction you make using your Team Spirit card, we're giving back to local schools for academics, sports, and everything in between. This year alone, you helped us donate more than $71,000. Let's make a bigger impact together. Get your Team Spirit card today.
Top of the 7th in Noble, Oklahoma. The final potential chance for Sallisaw in the bottom half of this one. But first, Tuttle swinging the sticks one more time. This inning brought to you by Napa Auto Parts in Tuttle, 203 West Main Street. Download the Napa app or go to napaonline.com. You can also call 405-381-6277. Napa knows how, so does Tuttle when it comes to winning baseball games. It's still Scavo on the bump here for Sallisaw. His 0-0 this inning drops down too low for Barnes, who lets it go by 1-0. All right, well, I'll ask you both the easy question. Blake, what is Tuttle looking to do in this inning?
Extend this lead as much as possible.
Adam, what is Sallisaw looking to do next half inning?
Not let them extend this lead as much as possible.
Pretty well put.
Good answers. 1-0 here. Scavo lifts, goes home, and his one goal right now just has to be fill up the strike zone.
Yeah, his one and only goal right now should be go 1-2-3 in this half inning, because if they even get one more run, it's pretty well out of reach.
He's down 2-0 against Barnes. Next swing and foul straight back into the net, 2-1. Now, I don't even know if he needs to go 1-2-3. He just needs to throw strikes. If he gives up more walks, if he lets this inning extend, that's where it gets in trouble. If they beat him with the bats, so what? You're already down 5. He's just got to fill up the zone. Give himself a chance. Give his defense a chance. 2-0. Or excuse me, 2-1. Scavo's delivery. Went back to that off speed, left it low inside. It's a hitter's count at 3 balls and 1 strike.
They haven't updated the scoreboard. It's 3-0 out there. But we have the updated version. It's all right.
We miss some every now and then. It happens. We're all human. The 3-1 pitch. Missed high. He walked him. And that's what Scavo doesn't want to have happen.
Yeah, you can't be giving up those free bags, especially against this Tigers team. They just eat all that up.
Our favorite guy is up next, guys.
I was just about to say the same thing.
Our favorite call on the team, Andy Forrest.
Adam, what's his line looking like today?
Andy Forrest has a single, a fly out, and a double, so he's safe to say he's doing pretty hot this game.
Nothing to Forrest with a runner on first and no one out. Scavo lifts and goes home. It's a bunt attempt. Forrest tried to drop it down the left side, but it goes foul. 0-1.
Yeah, just got a little too far over the top of that one.
Bunting this late in the game, Adam, what do we think?
You're already up 5. I think you're trying to shift them over, and just if you can trade them out for another 1 run, I think that we said even that 1 run will put it pretty much out of reach.
I agree. I think that's a very clear message from Tuttle saying if we even get 1 more, we don't think you can match it. 0-1. I would not be surprised if he squares around again, to be honest with you. Runner goes on the curveball.
Oh, couldn't handle it.
Strike at the plate. 0-2. The runner takes second. Barnes and Forrest, the stellar duo up the middle infield, have done so well with the sticks in their hands and on the base paths even this weekend. I mean, it's so nice for any coaching staff to have 2 players like that.
Yeah, it definitely is.
0-2 in the meantime. Forrest crowding the plate. Runner goes again.
Taking it off.
Ball low, the throw down to third, not in time. And that is preying on the slow delivery of Levi Scavo.
And that kind of reminds me of a question, guys. Do we think we steal the bag off the catcher or the pitcher?
The pitcher.
Pitcher.
I think that's been a topic for debate that I've seen a lot fly around.
You always keep in mind the catcher's arm, but you're stealing off the pitcher.
As soon as I see it leave his hand, I'm gone.
1-2.
And that'll be
through the gap. Infield. Number 17, Easton Wolf, couldn't come up with a backhand at second. That's run number 8. And Forrest on base once again.
And who else but Andy Forrest? We've been calling his name all day long.
I think that one ices it. I think 6 runs in 1/2 inning is too much.
Very tough to do.
Sallisaw will have 3 outs in the bottom half to match whatever Tuttle puts on the board here.
Yeah, they came back from a 5-run deficit last time, but I'm not sure that they can come back from this.
New batter up. Here's Hudson Heathcote. Oh, wait, hold on. Heathcote's on the lineup. This is Heathcote.
It is Heathcote.
So Busby's
Stumbles
playing
out.
the field. Heathcote's batting. Okay, we got it. Bunt attempt, 5-3. Got him out. So just to make sure everybody knows, Busby was in the field. Heathcote was still batting. So it was not a complete substitution in the lineup.
Okay.
Heathcote did re-enter. Now that we've got that ironed out.
He did his job, advanced the runner.
It's hard to call these games. We don't actually get that information for those that might be unaware. They don't actually tell us that. We kind of have to keep the eyes open, infer things. Like I am pretty sure Parker Madison is going to swing here, but he might not. They might be finding out that Luke Dahlgren is re-entering as a batter right now.
Yeah, I see Dahlgren right there.
So they were just defensive substitutions, and we would have no way to know that before they come up to bat.
That's how it goes.
That is how it goes. 2 outs on the board. And then here we go, Luke Dahlgren. He had a long at-bat his last time up. A man in scoring position now.
Struck out, but got that pitch count real high.
8-2 the score. Levi Scavo needs 1 more. Check second once. Inside move keeps him close. Again, it is Forrest on second, who has speed, and Tuttle has already taken third off of Scavo. He's got to be very, very careful with that runner. Needs the sign again. Gets the flash, needs it again. Miscommunication between pitcher and catcher. That's going to result in time being called at the plate. Well, no matter what happens in this inning, for Sallisaw, it's been a heck of a season.
It really has. Only 2 losses on the year.
District, region, area champs. Their potential only loss coming at the hands of who we think is going to win it all. Outside move over to second. Oh,
that's going to nail Andy Forrest in the back.
Hits Forrest in the arm, and that one is not going to feel good. Tuttle faithful not too happy about that one. It's nothing malicious, obviously, but they're going to voice their displeasure with that pickoff and that hit.
Might have anticipated Andy sliding, so he threw it right at him pretty much.
course, that'll send a couple shocks through your arm.
Yeah, it's not fun to be hit by those.
I've had baseballs like that, and I couldn't throw the next half inning, so nothing. Still hasn't gone to the plate once. Scavo looks. Forrest shakes his arm at him. Now the throw home. It's a fastball outside called strike.
That was just an incredible frame right there. That was a little bit outside, but got the frame job.
0-1 against Dahlgren. Again, Dahlgren did have, as I mentioned, a long at-bat his last time up. Scavo hasn't really been efficient, but I can't say he's thrown horribly here.
Oh, he definitely has.
0-1. Gets a swing out of Dahlgren, and Tapper goes foul. He's allowed a lot of base runners, yes, but 2 runs given up since he's come in the game. It's not horrible.
No.
Now, Sallisaw does have movement in their bullpen. They have another pitcher ready to go if they need him. Don't know who it is yet, but.
Yeah, the big problem with that one run was the wild pitch that resulted in the sac fly. So, save that. He's been doing really well.
0-2. Scavo looking for a big out 3. Trying to limit the damage, stop the bleeding at 1. His pitch. Popped up.
That should do it for this half.
Left side, out beyond third. Catch is made. And hold on.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
Did we have 1 or 2 outs right there?
I believe it was only 1, but there was 2 on the board.
The scoreboard did say 2. I think that fooled all of us.
No, I thought there was 2 outs, so I thought that's why Force was going.
That is actually surprisingly not the first time I've seen that this year. We had that happen in the
We had that happen
game,
at PC.
where the scoreboard displayed the wrong outs, and then the runner got doubled up because of it.
I mean, those things happen, and the Tigers will be taking the field to try to defend this 6-run lead. I think they got a pretty good shot at it, but we'll see what happens.
I know it doesn't necessarily matter at this point with the amount of runs, but that still can't happen. Like, even if the scoreboard is wrong, you still have to know what's going on.
Let's go to break. Bottom half and Sallisaw's last chance after this.
The Tuttle Tag Agency at 303 West Main in Tuttle is a proud supporter of Tigers Sports. Friendly service, knowledgeable, and helpful. Conveniently located in downtown Tuttle. The Tuttle Tag Agency is your nearest office for the DMV practice test. The Tuttle Tag Agency open Monday through Saturday at 8 a.m. Call 405-381-2413. The Tuttle Tag Agency, located at 303 West Main.
Step out of the big box stores and step into being a valued customer. Shopping local at Simar Sales and Service, your local lawnmower repair service, located at 2623 OK 37 in Tuttle. A Cub Cadet dealer with a bold design and quality cut. You'll see why they're a cut above the rest, featuring DeWalt, Cub mowers, trailers, and small engine repair. Simmer Sales and Service, where value is still invested in the customer. Call 405-266-2663. Go Tigers!
Relic Revival at 320 Elm Avenue in Yukon is Oklahoma's favorite antique store, offering an assortment of carefully selected treasures like neon clocks, signs, coins, clothes, furniture, and more. Located in the Old Mill Plaza, Relic Revival can be reached at 405-473-5125 and go to the website yukonvintagestore.com. Eric Brown at Relic Revival has collectibles, memorabilia, art pieces, and more. So remember to call Relic Revival 405-473-5125. There are no mundane items at Relic Revival, so stop by from 10 to 6 Tuesday to Friday and 10 to 3 on Saturday. Relic Revival is also on Facebook at Relic Revival OK, and if you stop by, you may meet your favorite naturalized Okie, Nigel Walsworth Higginbottom III. Relic Revival, 320 Elm Avenue in Yukon.
Polished is total grooming at 836 Garth Brooks in Yukon with 28 years combined experience, including airbrush design, nail caps on dogs and cats, as well as the Bri Bar and pet photography. It's a dog and cat day out at Polish, and ask about the month's membership that includes a free weekly bathing and 50% off pet grooming. Go to polishgrooming.com or call 405-494-8409. Keep your fur baby happy with expert affordable pet grooming at Polish in Yukon.
A lot of defensive substitutions made this half inning. You'll see led off by first and behind the plate. It's Cooper Busby behind the plate and Jet McCoy over at first now, which means we have a new center fielder.
As soon as we figure that out, we'll let you know.
It's still going to be, I think, if I'm not crazy, is that not Watson now going out to center?
Well, he's backing up very slowly, so.
Or is that?
I can't tell.
That might be. We'll figure it out later.
Yeah, we're strike one.
We'll figure it out.
By
later.
the way, this is Sallisaw's last chance. Just want to throw that out.
Yeah. And their final few batters, as this pitch is thrown in there for a strike by Johnson.
It should be Logan Bathel.
Bathel, Adams, and Clausen for Sallisaw. But Johnson already way ahead. 0-2 here. His next pitch looking for a punch out. Ooh, talk about a defensive swing. Heads up on deck. Foul ball goes right past Case Adams. Logan Bathel, left fielder. What's he done today?
Bathel struck out and he grounded out. That is to short. His first time up.
He's down 0-2 now. Bronson Johns has his sign. In his motion, here's the pitch. Another tapper straight back into the net. Stays 0-2. Well, let's talk about Busby behind the dish. We've seen him now at first. We've seen him behind the plate. Just haven't seen him swing the stick much this weekend.
And out in center, that is Jackson Johnson.
Oh, yeah, true. Wait, who went to right?
we don't know.
Oh, fastball.
That's a close one.
Called ball in the outer half. Nothing Johnson can do but smile about that one. Could be Madison out in right.
It might be.
Maybe. 1-2. And
got him.
Doesn't miss. Got him looking. Bronson Johns for the first strikeout of the bottom half. Just took a major step towards the state championship game. Up next, Case Adams, number 5.
Yeah, he doubled his last time up.
2 outs away for the Tuttle Tigers. The pitch, right down the gut for strike number 1. Bronson Johns, now here's the momentum we know he pitches with.
Yep.
The 0-1. Fired in another fastball, though that one missed low outside. Count evens out 1-1.
Yeah, that one he got just a little bit too amped on.
He's got Landon Clausen behind him. If they can get to him, Luke Warner is in the hole.
And
next pitch swung on. Hit
good
well.
Swing.
Right center field. Going back. And the catch is
good,
made.
Good catch.
Oh, yeah, that's JJ out there in center. And he launches the baseball back onto the infield. 2 gone.
And that's what you got to do if you're Johns. Don't try to do too much. You have 1 out to get, 6 runs to play with. Just keep calm. Let your guys make plays.
Landon Clausen, the potential last batter for the Sallisaw
High. The Tuttle Tiger faithful are on their feet for this last 3 strikes.
Johns working on the complete game to send his team to the state championship. Check swing, ball high. 1-0.
How about Busby back there? Hasn't missed a beat ever since replacing Mallory. He's adapted to this next
that's a
pitch
strike.
Is right down the middle for a strike. He's adapted to Bronson John's tempo perfectly.
1-1. Johns still working quick. Fires in another fastball.
Another one.
Huge swing and a miss from Clausen. Nowhere close on that fastball. 1-2. 1 pitch away. Fellas, I don't think we're going to see another after this one.
It doesn't look like it.
I'm calling it strike 3 right here. The pitch. Got it.
Oh,
no.
Hit him.
Fouled him into his, I think that hit him right in the stomach. He buckled on that one. I mean, he buckled hard on that swing. I know it doesn't feel like it, but he might be lucky that that was a foul ball.
Oh, super lucky.
Yeah, and like I said, I know it doesn't feel like it for him because he's in some pain right now, but that pitch fooled him. That tied him up bad. That tied his hands up bad. 1-2. Johns has to throw another. Now he delivers. And
got him. Oh!
What? Are you kidding me?
I thought that caught the corner. Home up doesn't agree.
What are we calling a ball on that for?
That's close enough. You got 2 strikes, 2 outs. That's close
Literally
enough.
the entire defense started coming off the field. 2-2.
Oh,
hit well. Left center.
That'll be a put out, though.
Johnson gives chase.
Oh,
Can't
he
make
didn't
the
quite
grab.
get there.
Clausen takes advantage of his extra opportunities and knocks in a 2-out double. I mean, there's an out to get. There's a strike still to get. Clausen took advantage of it. Now, should he have had that opportunity? Maybe not, but he does take it.
I thought Johns caught that corner.
I mean, it was definitely a strike. That's a missed call. But number 8, Maddock Bucklow over at second, courtesy running for the Sallisaw catcher.
Still got 6 runs to play with, so no harm done there.
No kidding. They do get to Luke Warner.
And Luke Weaver did hit a double last time, too, so this is definitely not an easy last out.
I mean, everybody's trying to get – we're trying to get out. We thought that was strike 3.
Yeah, he ripped one down the first base line last time up.
Granted, we're biased, but nothing to Warner.
There's a strike.
That one they called strike on 0-0.
That was kind of the same spot on the other side of the plate, and the other one was called a ball.
Umpires.
Yeah, whatever.
Nothing to one. Outfield shading.
Only got one out to get.
The pitch. Hard foul ball to the Tuttle dugout. Nothing in 2. Well, Bronson Jones, despite having to throw a few extra pitches here in the 7th, doesn't seem like he's missed a beat.
Well, he's pretty fresh. He's thrown significantly less pitches than Keaton Brandt, so he's probably approaching 80 to 90 pitches by now.
Let's see what he lines up for number 3. His pitch, fastball, and another foul ball.
Yeah, and just let him keep going. You can't use him tomorrow, so just let him finish out
Let
the
him
game.
get the CG.
I agree. 8-2 game, bottom of the 7th. Sallisaw has a runner on second, but 2 outs on the board. Can they pull off the miraculous 2-out comeback? We'll see. 0-2 right now. Luke Warner trying to keep his team alive. And
got that one.
Called strike 3, outside half. We're done here.
Off to the championship for the Tuttle Tigers.
Had to make him see one more batter, but he got there in the end. It's an 8-2 victory for your Tuttle Tigers. Adam, give us some thoughts on how this game ended up.
Well, I mean, there's not much thoughts to say other than just watching that. Tuttle didn't do a lot wrong, and they jumped on him early when Sallisaw looked like they were still a little bit asleep, and just trying to quickly get through these first innings and not even think about that. But that's exactly what Tuttle did. They jumped on him. They had the first 2 big innings, and then they just consistently put up runs. So you can't really tell Tuttle to perform any better. They did give up 2 runs, which was the first couple of runs that we've seen them give up in a while. But, yeah, just a great job by both sides. Sallisaw just couldn't really keep up, it seemed, this entire time with Tuttle, and just Tuttle is doing great so far.
We got to go to a short break. Post-game show when we return.
At FNBT, our community is our team. And with every transaction you make using your Team Spirit card, we're giving back to local schools for academics, sports, and everything in between. This year alone, you helped us donate more than $71,000. Let's make a bigger impact together. Get your Team Spirit card today.
Experience Napa know-how for yourself at Napa Auto Parts in Tuttle, 203 West Main Street. Open 8 to 6 Monday through Friday and 8 to 2 Saturdays. Napa is your local auto parts provider with trusted service, a variety of heavy-duty equipment, and an online shopping experience that will help you find exactly what you need. Call Napa at 405-381-6277. And remember Napa when you need tools, batteries, filters, custom fender flares and trim, accessories, and more. Napa Auto Parts in Tuttle, 203 West Main Street. We made it to the postgame show brought to you by Blake Nightingale State Farm. Listen, we got to get out of here. Elgin is right behind us, and they need to set up. But real quick, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening to this one. 8-2 your final. Real quickly, guys, how did we get to this position?
Yeah, I mean, they jumped on them early and often, got a double by Jackson Johnson, then a home run by Hunter Watson. Trey Barnes got in on the action a little bit, too. Andy Forts, we were calling his name all day, But just incredible bats and defense by the Tuttle Tigers, and we have an 8-2 ball game head to the championship.
Adam, give us some thoughts on this one. What went right for Tuttle?
Pretty much everything offensively went right for Tuttle. I mean, pretty much every time they swung the bat, they put a bat on the ball, and a lot of the times it didn't work out, but more times they did work out. And that's just how you have to play baseball and how you have to be aggressive. Pretty much every time they swung the bat, the ball went in play, and every time you do that, good things will happen.
We saw
good
a lot
things
of
did happen.
We saw a lot of great individual performances here today. Chief among them, your starting pitcher Bronson Johns. What did he finish with?
He finished with 6 strikeouts, no walks, and 7 full. I don't think he had a hit by, so he just had a great outing. He got a little slow start, a couple strikeouts to begin, but the thing was he threw strikes, they put it in play, and let his defense do the rest.
And when we come back here tomorrow at 10 a.m., what is your preview for the state championship game? What does Tuttle have to be feeling right now?
Well, you have to be feeling great right now if you're Tuttle in the state championship game. That's just a great feeling all around, even before the game even starts. But I expect Tuttle to kind of do what they did at this game and go out of the gate with a gigantic fire with their team and try to pour it on early.
All right, we're done here. Have a great rest of your night. God bless.
God
We will
bless.
see you tomorrow. State championship baseball, state championship soccer. We're going to have them both. Tune in on GSN.